Hello, everybody, and welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we're back with another live play-by-play and reaction of the Toronto Blue Jays, and it's the first game of the quote-unquote second half of this season. And yes, it's good to be back finally with y'all. It's been a while that we have done one of these streams, and tonight we are watching on Apple TV. So if you do not have Apple TV, you have come to the right place, my friends. We're going to be giving our reactions and live commentary of the Toronto Blue Jays game. And speaking of the Blue Jays, a lot of things going on with them. There could be a lot of changes going on with this roster. There could be maybe some big sells, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. Only time will tell for these Jays. But while they're here, let's see if we can get some entertaining baseball. I'm your host, Adam Peddle.
And I'm your host, Nicholas Palela. Kind of a shit move by Sportsnet and Apple TV to give the first game back after the All-Star break on Apple TV, a platform that very few of us have, but this is just the Toronto Blue Jays baseball world that we have been living in. We come back to a record of 44-52. We are 14 games back in the division, 9.5 games out of the wild card spot. That's a lot. And, I mean, these Apple TV guys, I know people criticize them quite a bit. And I've always been pretty nice to them. However, you can tell that they're not in the Blue Jays community because they're already coming out and they're speaking about how, well, there is still hope and how, you know, if maybe they pick up a couple wins and whatever. And as much as I'd love to spew that bullshit to you guys as well, I think we can all agree that at this point, 99% of the time, we are going to end up selling off a decent amount of our pieces in about 2 weeks' time. And at this point, the biggest hope for me is, how is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. going to finish the season? How is Kevin Gausman going to finish the season? Is Spencer Horwitz going to stay hot? Is Ernie Clement going to get cooking? Is Davis Schneider going to get back to that August Davis Schneider? Like, what are those guys going to look like? Because if the real objective here is to be competitive in 2025, what are we working with? Right now, it's not a whole lot. By the end of the season, we need to have a firm understanding of exactly the pieces that we have on this squad walking into the next year, what we need to address, what we need to trade away, what we need to acquire in that offseason. So that, for me, is what I'm going to be looking for the most in this second half.
Yeah, the only way we'd ever be competing for a playoff spot would be we sell the guys, and then the guys that we actually give opportunities to play start producing at like really high competitive levels that we have never seen before. And then we go on a magic history run where we sold, but then also we're competing for the wild card spot. That would be crazy. That's the only way it would ever happen because honestly, unless they go on a winning streak, and I don't even think that would stop them from selling, it's going to be a sell at the July 30th deadline.
Well, all that being said, though, it would still be nice to pick up some wins anyways, just to watch them actually hit some homers and score some runs, guys. Let's get into the lineups for this game against Detroit.
Leading off for your Toronto Blue Jays, we've got George Springer up in the leadoff spot, playing some right field. Spencer Horwitz getting very comfortable in that 2 spot. He's an on-base machine and one of the bright spots of this future Toronto Blue Jays team. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., first base. Maybe we can extend him. I would hope so. And then you got Justin Turner DHing probably his last week and a half of being a Blue Jay. And then you've got Bo Bichette back in the lineup, mind you. He was dealing with some injuries before the All-Star break. No IL stint. He's back with the team and he's batting fifth. Dalton Varsho got really hot in Arizona right before the All-Star break with 3 triples. He's in left field. Alejandro Kirk was cooking a little bit, and he is one hell of a great framer. He's catching today. Ernie Clement, he was getting hot as well with the injured Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And then Kevin Kiermaier, he was also cooking in Kevin Kiermaier since he homered last week before the All-Star break. That's our lineup today. I mean, it is what it is. It's not horrible. It's not great. It is what it is for the Toronto Blue Jays. What is great is Chris Bassitt. He's going to be on the bump. He's got a 3.52 ERA, but as of late, under 2 ERA in the last month of baseball. And there's been conversations, well, if the Blue Jays want to dip more into that, well, let's talk about trading away some of those 2-year guys that we have under contract for. Maybe Chris Bassitt would bring quite the haul. Let's see what he can do tonight against this hot Detroit lineup.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of their season-long numbers aren't looking too sexy, barring a couple guys, but they have been cooking with gas recently, folks. You got Perez leading things off, Heath down there batting 2, Veerling 3, and then Riley Green, who they were highlighting just before on this broadcast, going to be batting 4. He's finally turning into that guy that they've been hoping for in Detroit for a really long time. Mark Canha batting 5, McKinstry 6, Kelly, their catcher, 7, Gio Urshela, old friend right there, batting 8, and then I think you say it, Vlad 9. He's got a 350 batting average, so I imagine he hasn't actually been up for a very long time. And then they do have on the bump Jack Flaherty. There was a little confusion. MLB did some fucky stuff. I saw some of you guys on Twitter also getting confused. They actually posted something saying, hey, everybody go watch Apple TV tonight because Tariq Skubal's going to be playing. It is not Tariq Skubal. It is Jack Flaherty. That's what we broke down on the Blue Jays Today show, and they are sticking with it. Jack Flaherty, though, not Tariq Skubal levels of good, but certainly very talented in his own right. He's got a low 3 ERA, and similarly to Yusei Kikuchi, he's going to be a very, very highly sought-after name at this deadline, if, of course, Detroit decides to sell, because they're actually in a position where if they do go on one heck of a run, maybe they can convince themselves not to do it. But if not, then he will definitely be in another uniform.
Yeah, what are they? 3, 4, 5 games below 500.
What are they? 47 and 50, I think. They're 47 and 50.
That's 3 games below.
Exactly. So they're 3 games below 500, and also too, in that last 15 days before the All-Star break, they were really starting to come alive.
Yeah.
So if they can continue that stretch right up until the trade deadline, get themselves 2-3 games above 500, then I think you have a strong argument for not selling.
Yeah.
So that honestly, that's kind of a good thing for us. Like you don't want the Detroit Tigers selling because they have Jack Flaherty, they have Tariq Skubal. These are 2 guys who are, let's face it, way better than Yusei Kikuchi is.
Yeah.
And if these guys aren't selling, well, that's just one, several other options that nobody can buy.
Yeah, we need to ramp up Yusei's price tag a little bit, and just like it's a very simple supply and demand theory right here. Not so much supply out there, demand is high, meaning lots of prospects for the Toronto Blue Jays. Maybe guys like Colt Keith, actually. I picked him up in fantasy. This guy's been unreal. He's one of the big reasons why that offense has been cooking like it is. So Chris Bassitt, he's got some work to do today.
His work cut out for him.
As he is stepping onto the mound and getting ready to pitch. We've got Daniela with a donut saying, hey guys, with the news about Joey Votto today, do you think we'll ever see him on the baseball field again? Yes. I was about to cut a clip, but then I realized, oh crap, I have not made dinner yet before this live stream. But literally Joey Votto, he rolled his ankle again.
I did see that.
And got removed from the lineup.
It's insanity.
So with that being said, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. You can't. I wasn't there. I don't know what to expect.
Like the way that they were speaking about it, it felt like it wasn't a big deal. But again, that's
so was the first.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's how they made the first time sound like. So I have no idea, folks, what the hell is going on with Joey Votto at this point. Like it's just like one thing after another with this team. Like anything that you could possibly get excited about, they say absolutely not. Fuck you, and just put you in the dirt.
That's word for word,
right?
guys.
Yeah, for real, right? It's like you get your top prospect up here. No, never mind. He was taking drugs that he was apparently unaware of. But if you believe what he said, it doesn't matter. But he was wrong. You signed this Hall of Fame Canadian player. No, he just consistently can't walk properly, I guess, and just keeps rolling his ankle. It's just bad, guys. It's just bad. So that's why I'm thinking, you know what? Let's pick up a couple wins right here just to make ourselves feel better. And that'll be that.
It's not like it matters. We're at the point now where, we're like, winning doesn't change the conversation. So let's, honestly, from here on out in this second half, I believe we have 66 games left of the regular season. Let's go above 500. You know what I mean? Like, let's go above 500.
That's the thing, because that would eliminate you from that number 1 overall draft pick. First pitch incoming right now, folks. Chris Bassitt deals. That one is going to be called a strike, bit low, but we will take it. However, so you eliminate yourself from that first overall draft pick if they were to do that. But then I think you feel a lot better walking into 2025. So it is a trade-off, right?
That's right. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be really late on 91, 0-2.
Also, take a look right now. Right behind the plate. This is in Toronto. It's the first game back from the All-Star. I know that it's very early, so people might still be rolling in and everything like that. But look at those expensive seats.
Yeah, the executive,
There's
whatever
less
seats.
than half of them occupied right now.
They're like, we don't really need to go to the Jays game today. What's the point? I mean, like, those seats are already sold, but the fact that, like, they're willing to just not show up
to these extremely expensive seats
is quite hilarious. Yeah,
1 and 2 right now.
People are trickling in, but we'll see how it goes throughout the game. Chris Bassitt coming, set, deals. That's strike 3. Let's go!
In there, and we get a strikeout early. And you know what? At this point, everybody, the reports and the rumors and the bullshit about who the Jays are selling or not selling, it is getting kind of ridiculous at this point. Yeah. There was, tons of stuff coming out yesterday by Buster Olney, saying that, well, we're only trading away rental pieces, and that's the only thing that they're doing. Chris Bassitt is a no. Bo Bichette is a no. And then today, first pitch right here, that one's going to be hit
left field.
Into left field.
Yep, there it is.
Caught by Don Barch right there. That was a middle. Heater by Bassitt.
Big contact by Cole Keith, but there's the black hole out there in left field.
Today, it's John Morosi or John Heyman, one of the Johns, I forget which one now, but they come out and they're like, well, actually, now they are thinking about it. So I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know if anyone knows. I don't think anyone knows.
I interpret it as when they use the word considering is what John Morosi said as the first pitch comes to Vierling in there for a strike.
That's a dangerous pitch right there.
But like, as Morosi said, they're considering it. I think that's more of like they'll consider listening. They're gonna listen and then consider, but that doesn't mean that they're like, you know what, that sounds like a great idea. Like, I think it's still in the realm of we're not going to sell, but if you are going to offer me out of your ass like all the prospects in the world, well, now I'm considering it.
Yeah, I'm kind of interpreting it in the sense of everything is on the table right now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Swing and a miss.
That one is going to be a strike. You got him fooled there. I think they're thinking that, well, maybe we will try to be competitive next year, but I don't think they're like inherently against potentially trading away Chris Bassitt or something like that either.
I don't think so.
And I also think that a lot of these analysts, I think that, at this point, that was a very close one.
Good close pitch.
I do wonder how much, they just kind of fucking make
flub it up. And I saw someone, they fanned the fire, of course. I mean, John Morosi is the one who fucking fanned the fire of Ohtani, and he's fanned a lot of fires to get shit going. Yeah. So you take it what you will. We're here to report it. That one's going to be outside. Does not get the call.
No.
3-2 now, full count on Matt Vierling.
Staying outside. Yeah, it was outside right there. It's a good pitch. Good framing by Kirk.
It's the framing by Kirk that really
fooled Bassitt.
Yeah, literally.
Matt Vierling's got a 52% chance to reach base, actually. So on a full count, he is very good. And he fouls that one off.
Okay.
I guess that's why he's batting third for these Detroit Tigers.
Everyone talking about the boys season. Is the season 4 out for the boys?
I was under the impression that it was, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I haven't
given it a live. I haven't even thought about it yet. No. Gotta watch it.
Apparently, Matt Vierling, I assume that's what we're looking at right now. Yeah, we are. Yeah. He has actually been very, very good against Toronto, and that is going to be a ground ball. Should be an out right here. Ernie Clement eats it up, and goodbye.
Good stuff.
That is 3 up, 3 down. Nice and easy by the Toronto Blue Jays. And you're going to have George Springer, Spencer Horwitz, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
This is the future. Again, if we're trying to compete next year, like, this will probably be your top 3 starting next year, unless, of course, Bo starts cooking again, then Bo's right back up there. We could see the Cooch go, saying 6 candidate. That is right. Cooch is pitching tomorrow. Might be his second last start with Toronto, or his last start, guys. So make sure you go give it a watch if you haven't.
Mike F says, you guys are going to be my eyes and ears tonight. Well, we'll try to really hone in on the play-by-play then, everybody. We really will.
We totally understand that, getting Apple TV just to watch baseball out of like 162 games, and it's like 3 times a year. Yeah, it's like, why would I buy Apple TV? It's also stupid. You know what I mean? If you really think about it,
it is.
That's a stupid model to get people to buy Apple TV.
It is stupid, right? And especially for something like baseball, too. I'll be honest, guys, the first Green Bay Packers game is going to be, like, the first Green Bay Packers game of the season will be on this platform that I've never had before. It's called Peacock.
Yeah. They've done that one time with the Jays, too.
Yes. Yeah, I know they have, for, like, one game.
One game.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
I will be buying it for that, because it's the first game of the year, and also if you think about it, that is the 1/17th of the entire season. So that would be as if 10 games of Toronto Blue Jays in the first 10 games of the Jays.
Yeah,
was
can you imagine that?
We'd have to get it at that point, right?
If I'm a fan, I have to get it.
Like, if it was something like that, then that would make more sense to me. But just having 3 random games scattered throughout the year, I wouldn't do it if I was just if somebody like you, I'd just fucking tune into us.
literally, man. I mean, Tom Gross is going to be having it on, so like.
I'll be tuning into him as well.
I'm tuning into him as well. All right, George Springer is going to be walking up to the plate. Let's go, everybody. Munir Kostak saying, I love Joey Votto, but I think it might be time to retire. I mean, look, if he doesn't play this year, I think he is retired. I don't think anybody would give him a shot after all this ridiculousness.
No, that's the thing, right? Like, he was already on his last leg, and that last leg just keeps getting fucking broken, basically.
He keeps rolling it.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling that shit over. So, no, I mean, he is effectively done at this point, and I imagine he will hang them up as a player in some capacity. I could definitely see Joey Votto, just with the competitive atmosphere that he had, or the competitive desire that he has, entering into some managerial or coaching role.
Would love that.
That would be very cool.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be very, very cool.
You got Jack Flaherty now. First pitcher was going to be outside. He wants a new baseball. I assume, unless we're talking about something. Oh, no, we had an earpiece that's like kind of loose on Carson Kelly. So we're just taking some time here.
Actually, that's a great idea. Let's get Joey Votto to be our new hitting coach or something,
Yeah.
That guy kind of knows a thing or two about playing good baseball.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah. He needs a new pitch comm, apparently, everybody.
All right, so we got to take a little bit of time. We got to get a new pitch comm here. But what are our score predictions, guys? We did not ask right off the top. Score predictions for this game. I think I said we were going to lose this one.
Right.
I do think it's going to be a tight game. I'm going to go 4-2 victory Tigers.
Okay.
4-2 victory Tigers.
I say the Jays are going to win this one. I don't know how offensive they're going to be today. I think it is going to be kind of a slog fest. I'll go 3-2 Toronto over Detroit.
Like slogfest, not slugfest, slogfest.
Yes. Deals. That one's going to be hammered and out.
Liner right to the left fielder.
Hit baseball there by George Springer. Very easily could have been for 2 bases, but just straight at the left fielder right there. Also, some terrible news that I'm getting right now. Peacock is not available in Canada. Well, that is a big fucking problem.
You might need to stream it from
we're gonna have to figure something out. I know we got Adam Canning in here. Adam, what are we going to do for the first week of Green Bay Packers football if we can't? How are we going to watch this?
Spencer Horwitz up to bat. First pitch to him is going to be outside ball 1. We got a lot of people in here. Mr. Bloopy, 4-3 Detroit, 4-3 Jays, 3-2 Detroit, 9-6 Jays. Well, we're really split here. 3-2 Detroit, 3-2 Jays.
Yeah.
Wow, we are split, everybody.
Everybody's all over the place, man. And Spencer Horwitz
lined it.
Really well hit baseball. That one goes to the second baseman, guys. We've had 2 very well hit balls, both of them straight at defenders.
You know what? Can't be mad about that, really. I mean, you're hitting them. You're seeing the pitch you want to hit, and you're hitting it.
If you keep doing that, then I mean, the math should eventually come around.
All right, time for Vlad Daddy.
Davey Boy saying, let's say 4-3 Toronto. That does feel like in the realm if they're going to win. Vlad's going to take one, and I highlighted this in a recent video. A lot of you guys liked that video, which I was happy to see. But one thing that Guerrero has undeniably changed, so much so this year, is taking the first pitch. Regardless if it's a strike or a ball, he's been doing it roughly 15% more than in any years prior. And as you know, I know that the numbers aren't jumping off the page, but we've seen a significant rise in his batting average and his on-base percentage. A little bit less slug, but I think it's working for him.
And this one is going to be, swung on a miss. 1 and 2. Well, that's the thing. On 2 strikes, you can commit, or less than 2 strikes, you can commit to, if you see a fastball, you gear for fastball, and he gets wrong. And you're okay you can do that on less than 2 strikes. But now you got to shorten up and actually put a barrel to this one. 1 and 2 on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I have Peacock. It's not all that.
I don't want to get Peacock. I'd just be getting it. I'd legitimately be getting that shit for 12 hours.
And then canceling it.
Yeah. That's all it would be for me.
Can you imagine how many people they probably probably will do that just for the Packers game.
Oh, yeah.
An insane amount. That one's down low.
It's the first game of the year.
Yeah, like
it's on a Friday too, so there's no even competition.
That's why I think the strategy is so dumb. Unless you're gonna keep having it on Peacock, everyone's just gonna cancel it after it's over.
That's the thing.
So, you know, like sure, you might get a couple people, or not couple, but a few, a portion of
forgetting.
people.
Oh, that's a beautiful pitch.
Wow, that's
nothing you can do about it. That was painted right at the corner down and away, and Jack Flaherty gets Guerrero out looking. He thought it was gonna be a ball. And that is going to be 3 up, 3 down by the Jays.
Yeah, but like a small portion they forget, and they're like, oh, well, I got Peacock still. And also, I did want to say one thing about Apple TV and whatever cameras they're using right now. Like, for whatever reason, it looks beautifully colored. I think in their broadcast, they've colored these cameras. They're so good. Like the saturation on the field looks good. The saturation around the venue looks good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, I definitely really like the visual that I'm seeing here. We've got, how many people we've got in here? We've got 150 of y'all in here right now. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to Blue Jays Today. We're actually so close to 25,500 subscribers. So if we can get there tonight, that would be huge. And if you hit that subscribe button, your name will pop up right here, and we'll give you a nice big shout out. And thank you. And everyone will throw W's in the chat for you and shout at you and say, yeah, welcome. Because every time you subscribe here, we feel like we have a new community member added, and our circle grows bigger of depressed Jays fans. It's like we're all feeling the same thing. We were at a venue last night. Shout out to Scott from the Walk Off Podcast doing Baseball Town. And it felt nice to, in person, see a bunch of, our fans and his fans and Blue Jay fans in general just feeling the exact same thing. And that's what we get here. Laura Lee Z is saying only 30 likes and 150 legends. Let's go. That's right, Laura Lee Z. Thank you for that shout out. Mr. Blueby saying, what's going on with Ricky Tiedemann? So he's getting a second opinion on his elbow, but apparently there's no damage, so it's not Tommy John. But damn, dude, that just goes to show and continues to add to the narrative that we cannot keep our pitchers, especially the young ones, healthy at all.
We're getting very unlucky with that. Again, I don't know if that's the developmental staff or just, shit luck, right? But you look at some of the prospects that we've had come up or be at the top recently, and what's going on, man? It's just all bad. It's just all bad. They're highlighting right now Detroit's schedule, which could be, it's going to be tough, but...
Quick first pitch ground out to Spencer Horwitz, one gone. Wow. Yeah, they got a lot of division foes coming up,
That's
right?
the thing. They got an actual chance to...
claw back.
Yes, yeah, get themselves back into it if they really play good baseball. Be exciting for them.
Yeah. One gone really quick. There goes Riley Green. 4 up, 4 down so far for Mr. Chris Bassitt. I'm going to the game in August and might see Ellie De La Cruz in Toronto. Well, that's sick. Excuse me.
Bet on a stolen base, man.
Yeah, bet on the stolen base.
It's free on Toronto. And it's kind of free for that guy anywhere he goes, but especially Toronto. 1 out right now, guys. Top of the second. 13 pitches in for Chris Bassitt. 146 people in here right now. Apple TV game. Also, Apple TV game next Friday night as well, which we will be live for again. Forget who the opponent is, but...
I think it's the Rangers. They're going to be coming into town.
Right, okay.
That'll be fun. A little former Marcus Semien look. Former World Series champions.
Mark Connor right here. Deals out is going to be 0-2. Has been taking 2 right there. Chris Bassitt sneaks them by.
So far, a lot of looks right now at Chris Bassitt's stuff. He offers obviously a many variety of pitches, so Detroit wanted getting a feel, and he checks his swing right there on a curveball outside. Does not go.
Apple TV can squeeze my hog. You let them know, man. You let them know. I'm sure they'll jump at that opportunity. 1-2 right now on Mark Connor. Top of the second here, 1 out. Bassitt fires. That one's going to be hit foul.
I'm gonna switch to Bell. F. Rogers says Screams. Well, if you do that, then we can't afford our players. Actually, you know what I did find out the other day? I was on the golf course. I was speaking to a guy who knows a dude in Rogers. You know where they make a lot of their money? Selling your information when you talk and your phone picks up words. That one's down low, missing there, 2 and 2, even count. Picks up words of hey, I like golfing, or I gotta buy my dog food, and then they sell that information to advertisers, and then they push ads on you. That's a large part of how they make their money.
That is so BS.
Yeah, I was like, really? I thought it was just our phone bills and our cables. That one's outside, full count now.
Yeah, so why the fuck is my phone bill so expensive then if you're making money off of what I say?
Just want to get richer. They just want to get richer.
Full count right now on Marcana. Top of the second here. Chris Bassitt looking to go 5 up, 5 down with an out here. Deals. That is going to be outside, and that will be a walk. So the first base runner, he just punched himself in the head. He literally just punched himself in the head. I just watched him punch himself in the brain. Okay.
I can't believe
well, that's just a real thing that happened.
I can't believe I missed that.
Watch. Let's see if they show it. Let's see if they show it.
Come on. Dude, come on,
He literally just punched himself in the brain. All right, well, it's okay. All right, well, I mean, at least he's still playing his heart out there.
Yeah. One guy on. That's the thing. A lot of people have already feel like they've been given up. The only guys who haven't given up are the guys who are going to be here next year, So that's a big swing and a miss on McKinstry. 0-1. Also, someone was saying we're getting the beers out tonight. I actually have 2 beers in the fridge, and I'm gonna finish them tonight. It's Friday. I wanna have a couple drinky poos.
0-1 deals. That one's gonna be hit up the middle. This could be trouble.
No, it's gonna be an easy out.
Easy out right there. And my depth perception was all off on that one.
That one's gonna be just a ground out. The runner will advance to second base. 2 out now. So runner scoring position. We got that's where the depth perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hit directly back at the camera. Boink.
But no power at all. Doug Wood subscribed. So shout out and thank you to Doug Wood.
Hey, Doug Wood. Let's go.
2 outs. Runner at second base now. Base hit gives them the lead. Fires. That is going to be a ball right there. 71 curveball goes outside, low and away.
SP asking
what kind of record do we need to get a wild card spot? Well,
it fluctuates.
Do the math, right?
So
what are the
66 games are remaining?
66 games remaining. We're currently at 44 wins. What are the teams in the wild card right now?
Let's see. Let's assume that everyone keeps going on their pace.
Well,
we got to replace that 3rd wild card spot.
Let's take a look at who are they.
So it would be go away. Deals by Bassitt 2-0. That one's gonna be skied, and that should be out number 3. We're all converging. Get there, Varsho.
And he will get there.
There we go.
That one up, and that is gonna be the end of the inning right there, everybody. So Bassitt gives up a walk, but no harm, no foul, and we're all good through 2.
So the Boston Red Sox, they have a .558 winning percentage. So let's see what that puts them on pace for the entire year.
Be what? Close to 90?
90 wins, yeah. So let's say we need 91 wins. Let's say we need 91 wins,
which is a reasonable amount.
That makes sense.
Honestly, that's not even a guarantee either. That could definitely not even get you in. Remember 2021.
And what do we have? 40. We're at
44 right now. So let's say you need 91 wins, which means that you need, what is that math?
You need
46 wins. 46?
47.
47 wins.
47 wins, and you have 66 games left. So you'd have to go 47-19. That's literally 2015 levels of history.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to go 47-19 to maybe make the wild card. Maybe make the wild card. To be safe, you'd go 50-16. 15-16.
Yeah, I think it's over, everyone. There's not a chance that the second worst bullpen in all of baseball just like, well, I actually, what was it? The Rangers had one of the worst bullpens last year. They won the World Series. I realized that.
They did, but the Rangers also had a historically good offense, especially with runners in scoring position. Like, they had an OPS of something for the longest time of, like, I remember because I made a video about this on my other channel. It was, like, 900 with runners in scoring position. And they were hitting, like, 350.
And that's what we'd have to do.
Yeah, exactly.
We'd have to literally turn on just this unreal tier of eliteness in some area, maybe in two areas. We'd have to just be so elite.
Yeah. That's the thing, right? Yeah, because, again, the Rangers had areas of the game where they were so good, and then when the postseason came around, they just so happened, luckily, that was the 1 month that their bullpen decided, okay, we can play baseball right now. And then, you go on a bit of a run because of that. It would require every aspect of our game to improve dramatically, which is just will not be doing, everybody. So, yeah, 50 and 16 would assure it, but probably not going to happen there, folks.
There's a spot on the turf, apparently, that's fucked up a little bit. They're just rubbing it. I don't understand what
68 saying that he was at the game of Fenway when Vladdy hit that 471-foot boom.
Elite. All right, turn down for what?
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Gonna suck to see that graphic go in a few weeks.
Yeah, a couple of our graphics are going to be leaving us pretty soon. Dirty Hands Jansen, turn down for what?
Yeah.
That's not good. This season was over a long time ago. So
we know.
Yeah. Guido saying, do you believe the Cooch is moving rumors? Absolutely.
Yeah. That one's going to be drilled.
Hit really well, but straight at the left fielder again.
Okay, we're having decent contact here, guys. I'm actually not upset with these at-bats at all.
No, I mean, you're attacking early, but you're not having weak ground outs or anything like that. You are hitting them well, so I can't be mad about it. Yusei Kikuchi is assuredly going to be going, everybody.
100%. I would bet a lot on it.
I would even go so far to bet my life on it. I mean, I wouldn't want to, but if you said, like...
If you had to bet on one guy to go for sure,
I would.
It's Kikuchi,
I would do that, right? I really do believe that it's going to happen. I would just be genuinely shocked if it didn't.
Yeah, I'd be like, "What? We wasted that. Why do we do that?"
Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense at all. The only way that it would happen, I guess, if really just nobody had any interest in him at all.
But I highly doubt that because there's so many teams that need
somebody,
right? Bo Bichette up to the plate. Wow, he's even get his 5th boom boom of the year.
Yeah, Bo Bichette on pace for what? Like fucking 7 boom booms?
7 boom booms?
Like not a lot, folks. Not a lot.
God.
0-1 right now on Bo Bichette, who's got a 16% chance to get a hit, apparently. Deals. That's going to be inside. 1-1. Yeah, Bo Bichette's having the season from hell, everybody. It literally, you could not have... It just couldn't possibly be worse.
You look at his baseball reference and you're just like, what the hell is this?
No,
like what you must have had a broken foot all year. You'd think like that's what it looks like. But no, you had a broken approach is what it was.
It was all bad. All
right, we are looking at there's flashing Bo's injury here, and that's what kept him out for a little bit last week. But he's back and he's fine. I do miss Leo Jimenez.
Deals.
That's gonna be
it up the middle and out.
Should be. He's got to get out quick. Oh, and there you go.
All right, so that's 2 gone right there. Toronto Blue Jays, quick at-bats here. 17 pitches for Jack Flaherty. Some solid contact, but we are getting out quickly.
Yeah, we are flying through this game. It's almost the end of the second, and we are not even 30 minutes into this one, folks. Well, Bichette going back to the dugout.
He doesn't look right for sure. No, something is very, very wrong with Bo, man. I mean, at this point, like... I'm sure that he just wants the year to be done.
Yeah.
Finish the year, leave baseball for a month, and then really attack the offseason.
Oh, God, that was a horrible call outside.
They called that?
Yeah, they called that a strike on Dalton Varsho. I chop wood for a 693 OPS. Deals.
Scream says they just want to golf. Honestly, who could blame him?
Oh, I want to golf.
Yeah, like if I was on this fucking team too, I'd be like...
Dude, Ernie's already golfing this year.
Like I want to hit the links. 1-1 right now. Deals. That one's gonna be called off. Wow, that would suck, man. If you're a pro baseball player, like, when you're missing golfing season, you gotta go.
Well, you gotta go in like Florida and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you need to in the in the offseason, like that's true. I mean, you got all the money in the world. You could go to Italy for
golfing. Oh, and that's a strikeout. And wow, Jack Flaherty is absolutely dominating so far. These Blue Jays, 21 pitches in through 2 innings, and what do we expect?
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's doing really good. Jesse saying Bo's checked out, dude. He is. That's the thing, man. Like, because we were at Baseball Town yesterday, and the word from I forget who said it, but we were talking to Ben Schulman and Chris Black and Julia from MLB.com, and one of them said, I can't remember who, but kind of the consensus was Bo Bichette tries really hard. And Bo Bichette wants to be good. And Bo Bichette wants to win. He's even come out and said he wants to win.
Like that was Ben Schulman, if I'm not mistaken.
And that's not the first time that we've heard that either, right? We heard from Keegan Matheson that it's like, well, Bo Bichette is, like, he feels like Bo is such a try-hard guy. I don't know if, maybe it's just us and what we see on TV, because it looks like from how he approaches the game in TV, he does not give a fuck.
Yeah, but
apparently that's not true from in the building. So.
Yeah, because I think Bo Bichette does. I mean, we clearly know this. He doesn't show any emotion, rarely at all. But either if he's feeling good or bad, or if he's trying hard or not trying hard, it's like a blank slate all across the board. Like, I think we've kind of come to know that that's how Bo Bichette is. So it's kind of tough to read what exactly is going on in his head. He's got a poker face on all the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
Yep.
So people can interpret it so many different ways.
Could honestly,
like I played baseball with guys who they were just like that. Like I play sports.
Well, and also too, I mean, like Bo Bichette had a bit of a troubling childhood, from my understanding of things. So I would imagine that has factored into who he is developed into as a human being.
Could be, absolutely. He just keeps himself. Doesn't want to be too loud.
All right, guys, we're going into the third inning here. So far, scoreless through 2. Not a whole lot of action in this one. Chris Bassitt's been very efficient, but Jack Flaherty even more so. Bo tries to be casual cool. I mean,
I also don't even think he's trying to do that either. He's just Bo. Like, that's just what he does. He just really want to. Yeah, we're looking at the postseason odds, and they are plummeting.
Yeah, they're as basically as low as they've ever been, guys. Like, there was a moment right at the end of April where we were like, oh, maybe something could happen here, and then it's been a fall off ever since. Fires on Gio Urshela. That is going to be called a ball right there.
Is Javier Baez hurt? He wasn't in the lineup today, or is he on the bench now?
I think he's just terrible, man.
I'm just wondering, like, if. They've officially, you know what, you're on the bench now, Baez.
Well, now they're cooking a bit, right? They can't afford to have that guy. That one is going to be a base hit for sure by Gio Urshela, so that'll be the first base hit given up in this one.
Oh my God! 2 things. Yes, he is day-to-day right now with his back injury, but do you want to guess what his own percentage is in Yahoo?
His own percentage?
Yeah, Javier Baez.
I would we're looking at definitely below 10%. I'm thinking 2-1%.
Yeah, it's 3%. Yeah, they take it in there was a moment in time he was 99, and now he's 3.
Yeah, well, I was under the impression that his OPS is 450.
Yeah.
I think it is.
And that's me lying right back to Bassitt.
Wow.
Wow.
And the Blue Jays get a little lucky there off of a broken bat that goes straight down the middle, but we will take it, folks. Bassitt's happy about that one. That's 2 gone immediately. Kind of a weird double play, but we'll take it.
That's a gift and a half. Beep. I wonder if they had the hit and run on because he got jammed.
Yeah, Gio Urshela was way
off the base.
And that was...
Let's see what happened. No, he didn't. Wow, that was lazy.
He just fucked up. So Gio Urshela did a little fuck up. We got a bit lucky, but we'll take it, guys. And that was going to be way inside ball 1.
Yeah, that was lazy. 6 also saying who's better, Bo or Javier Baez. I think we can easily say it's Bo Bichette. Of course.
It is Bo.
Javier Baez is one of the worst in all of baseball.
Yeah, you want me to read off Javier Baez's stats, everybody? I genuinely believe this guy could be the worst player in all of MLB.
Baseball. Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't know if there's a worse contract, a worse anything. Let's take a look right here, guys. Javier Baez this season. So this is how bad he is. I just saw his on-base percentage, and I thought it was his batting average, which would still be horrible.
2-1. But back to the top of the lineup on Perez here.
His batting average on the season is 179. He's got 16 runs scored and 25 RBIs. That's in 201 at-bats. He's got 1 home run.
Oh, they don't give that call. 3-1. Bassett's cheesed.
1 home run on the season. That is in how many games played? 59. 59 games played. He's got 1 home run. His on-base percentage is .215. So that's a bad batting average. That's a terrible batting average.
Oh, that was ripped to a base hit
right there. Wow, thank you, Gio Urshela, for being dumb.
Yeah.
His slugging is .244, so his slugging is a bad batting average. And his OPS is .459, all good for a negative 1.4 WAR. Awful. Just awful.
I'd be upset. You know what's funny? You always see the worst players in the league get paid the most because they get the most playing time, right? You see like Anthony Rendon's one of the worst. Javier Baez one of the worst. Back in the day, you had Chris Davis one of the worst because they had these huge contracts, and you're like, well, we can't do anything about it. Patrick Corbin, one of the worst. That's what happens. That's what happens when you pay guys. And now Chris Bassitt has got Mr. Colt Keith. That's going to be a strike 0-2 very quickly. Beautiful pitch right there. Got to put him out of this one. You know, someone said this quote. I forget where I read it, but it's really stuck with me. Players get paid for what they did in the past. They don't get paid for how they play now. So it's like, and the idea is, yes, you want to pay them so they continue what they did in the past, but realistically, they never really do. Like, very rarely do they do.
I don't know if that's true, man. I don't think you can say that. I think you're cherry picking right now because there's so many guys who do get paid and still continue to put up.
And those guys are superstars, Hall of Famers.
Well, I don't know if they're Hall of Famers. Like, I mean,
like for example,
Chris Bassitt gets paid $22 million a year. And he's doing great.
No, I hear you.
He's not a Hall of Famer. He's not even an All-Star.
I hear you. But like what I'm saying is just like, a lot of the times, guys fall off in the other contracts, and it's like, well, you didn't get paid. Because Chris Bassitt, he's going to get paid again. Like if he continues this up, continues going this way, he'll get paid again. And then eventually, at some point, there will be a point when he's not getting paid and not performing to what he is, unless he finishes off very strong.
Yeah, but yes, there is always going to be a moment where it doesn't work out.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, like I guess I don't get what you're saying because I mean, like, of course, there's always going to be a moment where it doesn't work out.
Yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like there will be a moment when like you're now paying him for the past and not for the present, and it's like, and then for the young guys, it's like you're paying, you're not even paying them really anything, and like what they've done when they're younger is what they're going to earn later on.
Right. Okay, guys, we're going into the bottom of the third right here. Again, Chris Bassitt guts through that one pretty seamlessly. Gave up a couple of hits, but once again, no harm, no foul. Going pretty quick here. Jack Flaherty coming out. Blue Jays' approach so far has been one of aggression, attacking, getting some strong hit baseballs, but just nothing falling so far.
Yeah, JK, just like Justin Turner, like we're paying him $13 million, but for what he did last year for the 800 OPS. He's not doing that right now this year.
Yeah, sure. But what is your point then? Like, don't pay anyone? Like,
no. There's no point. It's just a thought. There's no point. There's no argument. There's no nothing. Just a thought.
Yeah, it's gonna happen eventually to everyone. Captain Kirk now, folks, coming up to the dish. Alejandro might be the sole catcher at this rate for the Toronto Blue Jays for a while.
Yeah. Actually, Julia was saying yesterday on the panel that she believes that Jansen won't get traded because of what he means to the organization, and that they might want to consider bringing him back next year. And by trading him, effectively, that conversation ends right there.
No, I definitely hear where she's coming from, and I think that that's a valid stance to take. And I could definitely see them doing that, but I would also... I guess I just also wonder, like, why the fuck didn't you do it beforehand if that's what you wanted to do? That one's going to be fouled off there by Alejandro Kirk.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they were kind of going between how much they think they own, but, like, realistically, I think the consensus, he's not really going to make that much money. Like, really not that much. I mean, like, someone threw out there, like, an IKF deal, and, like, Ben Schulman was like, yeah. $8 million a year, maybe. He's like, you're not going to really make too much money. So what are you waiting for?
I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think that they've really just done a horrible job at managing that contract.
Yeah.
That one's going to be skied by Alejandro Kirk, and that will be an
Should
out.
be an out right here. Yeah, they're giving it away to the third baseman.
And honestly, like, if I'm Danny Jansen at this point, I mean, it's a tough spot because you're not playing great this year. You were playing very good. You're not playing great anymore. But with the state of the team, like, I wouldn't be upset if I hit free agency and got to decide what the remainder of my career is going to look like,
Go experiment with, or go experience another team, another city,
if you're getting strong vibes from the Chicago Cubs, I mean,
why not?
Chicago's a good city.
Yeah.
The Cubs, always, even though they haven't been great recently, like, always are seemingly trying to be a competitive squad.
Yeah.
0-1 right now. Also, my OCD is kicking in about Jack Flaherty's hat, everybody. I don't know if you've noticed this.
Oh,
but,
is it the thing of
yeah,
flopping
it's
off
like
the
it's
side?
flopping off the side, and it's pissing me off. It's like it looks like it could fall off at any moment, and I just rip it off. 1-1 right now. He's got this this patch on his hat, which is clearly not on properly. That could be
tough play, and he's gonna make it. Wow.
Beautiful defensive play right there.
Matt Vierling with a great one, man.
Ernie Clement also tipped the cap too right there, guys. That was a slow chopper to the third baseman. Clement gassed it out of the box, but Vierling right there, really strong defensive play to get it over to first base. Almost a mistake, yeah.
Gio Urshela, is that guy playing first base nowadays?
I guess so.
Yeah, wow, great. Yeah, Urshela playing first base nowadays. That's a great pick. Great pick.
Jonathan says, do one of these live from a hotel room at the ballpark. We've definitely thought of that. And that would be a lot of fun. Like, if we could ever, get, I don't even know, maybe talk to the hotel, get sponsored by the hotel in some capacity. That'd be phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That'd be amazing. We could, showcase it all. It'd be great. Now we got
0-1 on Kevin Kiermaier.
Deals. That one's going to be outside. Very quick, guys. Already 2 outs in this inning. 29 pitches. This will be number 30 for Flaherty. Just mowing down these Jays, and he's got another one to easily mow down right here.
Matthew Strong, for just no reason at all, saying Kirk is just so terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alejandro Kirk is truly having an abysmal season, folks. It is bad. I hope that... I think the numbers will come around eventually. I don't know when. I guess it doesn't matter for now if we're not going to be competitive.
Oh, and that's an easy strikeout. Just pump the fastball upstairs.
What's going on with you? Has nobody picked you up? We not traded you? What's happening here? Look at it. It's fucking off your hat.
It's off his hat,
it's
man.
off your hat. Get a new hat or rip it off.
It's funny. We got G7713 in here saying, when the Jays got no hit early in the season, I knew it was going to be a tough season. Great content, guys. Keep it up. Thank you. Appreciate that. But... right now, we got something similar going on in this game. Zeros across the board for Mr.
Wouldn't that
Mr.
be
Flaherty.
something if you start off the second half of the season to get no hit?
Yes. Continue where we started.
It'd be great for the Detroit Tigers.
Oh.
Jack Flaherty's value just goes through the roof. Granted, everyone would be like, it's the Blue Jays, no big deal.
Yeah, exactly. Of course you know hit the Blue Jays. They have a guy named Spencer Horwitz batting 2. Who is this guy? I know we all know him, but to anybody else, they're like, literally, John Boy was looking at the Blue Jays lineup the other day, and they were like, Jake,
what the fuck
Jake was literally like, what is this top lineup? Schneider, Horwitz? What is this? What is going on here?
I get it, man. I imagine how, the rest of the league has probably forgot about us completely,
Yeah.
It makes sense, man. It does make a lot of sense.
Because you're thinking, the top lineup is Springer, it's, Horwitz, or no, sorry, Springer, Bichette, Vladdy, and then you're like, what the fuck's going on here?
No, it is not that at all. Fantastic at bat from Kevin Kiermaier. Love to see it. What's good? Do you know what's going on with KK? Is he did the waivers pass?
Yeah, he's still with the team. No one picked him up, so we got him back.
So we learned what we already knew, which is no one fucking wants him at all, and
for the dollar, because they would have to pick up and take all that contract.
And we also, I imagine, even though we're not privy to it, I would imagine in that week of time we were trying to trade him.
Yeah,
and couldn't.
Yeah.
So I think we've learned what's going to happen here with Kevin Kiermaier, guys.
I think you should just DFA him.
Cut It's clear. You just learned that nobody wants him.
Yeah.
And you had an entire week of time to get on the phone and, try to finagle the contract in a way where it's like, well, we'll take on half of it and you take half of it and we'll get this guy.
Yeah.
Clearly that didn't work either. So.
But then again, it's like, well, you already paid for him. If you cut him, you're already cutting all that money you're already spending the money. So you might as well just let him play because he's good looking and women like it, I guess. Handsome man.
Well, I sure as fuck don't like him anymore. All right, Chris Bassitt deals. That one's going to be hammered.
Another base hit. Could be 2.
That is definitely going to be 2 bases for sure. Veerling is going to walk into second base, everybody. So they got a leadoff double right here, top of the 4th.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Of course, that's going to happen. Chris Bassitt's been leaving a lot of his pitches just hittable. That was a hanger, and he was just able to get around on it.
Jesse's saying that the outfield should be Baroa, Varsho, Springer until Barger is up permanently. I'm here for that.
Yeah, sure.
I can absolutely buy into that, dude. I mean, I just think, it's just fucking wrong. I know that you're paying him $9.5 million or whatever the hell it is for Kevin Kiermaier. $10.5 million, $10.5 million for Kevin Kiermaier. But, it's almost disrespectful to the guys in the minor leagues who are busting their ass right now, and they're looking up at MLB and seeing Kevin Kiermaier, swing it, shit in the dirt, and strike out on 3 pitches, and just, completely look like it's just fucking sad. That one's going to be in there for a strike, 1-1.
Donna Meyer, you don't think KK is good looking?
Really?
I'm actually I thought that was a worldwide consensus. Kiermaier is a very attractive man.
Riley Green this season across the board has been doing everything right with the bat. He's got a 20% chance to get an RBI here. He swings and misses at that one, though. Very hittable pitch.
Yeah, a little bit
89 miles per hour, a little bit inside, but still able to get to it. Typically 1-2, 41st pitch incoming for Chris Bassitt right here.
Okay, we got to get it out here. 1 run on the board. You know what that does to these Blue Jays. Lose.
Deals. That is a base hit.
This will be an RBI.
And it sneaks through the hole, and that's 1-0, everybody. Riley Green comes up clutch for the Detroit Tigers.
Yes, kill us. Kill us.
That is the first run against the Jays in the second half. First run of this game, and it is 1-0 Detroit with no outs in the top of the 4th.
Look at that right there, a 93 middle.
That was fucking. Honestly, you're lucky he didn't get better contact on it. That could be an extra base hit.
That was probably the floor of what that result was going to be right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a middle pitch yet again from Chris Bassitt. I was going to make the excuse, you haven't pitched in a while. You're trying to find your releases. That one's fouled away. But then I see Jack Flaherty on the other side of things just absolutely dicing us up.
Well, granted, he has given up a lot of solid contact himself.
He has, granted. Yes.
So, the numbers could come around at any point, but I have noticed there's been a couple misses from Chris Bassitt for sure, man. When he's good, he can't be in the zone. He just can't be in the zone, and so far he has been. 23% chance, though, to grind into a double play here. That's a big miss inside as well. Missing pretty wild here, 1-1.
Now I feel like because he knows he's leaving them over the heart of the plate, he's trying to be a little bit more fine, and that's going to cause you to give up a little bit of walkage.
This is neat. Riley Green, fun statistic here. 1 of 6 players with... fuck it.
No.
He had a lot of good stuff. That was cool. Deals. That one is hit very hard.
Going deep.
And we're watching it over.
And 3-0 Blue.
Wow.
Tigers.
Wow. We are watching it go over. Top of the 4th.
Wow. 2-run homer. Mark Hanna. That's gone. Bye. And that should be enough. Oh, guys, what's our record this year when we're down 3-0?
Infinity to...
I don't think we have a single win. I think actually we talked about this at Baseball Town. I think we actually have 0.
No, that can't be right.
When we're down by 3, I think it was. Someone, Jesse.
Well, when we're down by 3, of course.
Yeah, we're down by 3. Yeah, I think we haven't won a single game this year.
To come back, you mean?
Yeah, we haven't won one once we're down by 3. I feel like that's not right, but someone said it last night.
That's gotta be wrong.
Someone said it last night where it's like, we have not won one.
I think I heard them say last night, maybe, I don't know if I misheard or you misheard, but I heard them say they were talking about the record when we were up by 3, and they were saying how incredible we've been.
Oh, no. It was not that. It was a different one. It was like when we're down, we can't come back. I think it was after a certain inning or something.
Right.
We just haven't been able to win a game.
Well, we are down by 3 right now, everybody, in the top of the 4th, and there is still no outs in this inning, guys. We got 192 people watching right now. This Apple TV Friday game. Blue Jays down early. What else is fucking new?
Chris Bassitt deals on Zach McKinstry. That one's fouled back. These Detroit Tigers were hot going into the All-Star break.
Take a look again at where this pitch is. This is...
it's just up. It's inside, but it's just...
inside, but it's...
It's up, and it's a change-up, and that gets destroyed.
That's the thing. He had a chance to turn on it, and he turned on it, and you just got to watch it leave.
Bye, ball. Deals. That's popped up.
Get it. Get it.
Yes,
get it. And he does get it. Okay, we got it out. We got it out, folks.
Let's go.
Also, I missed the donation here. Did you get the donation?
Oh, I did not actually.
Okay,
Matthew?
yeah, I saw Matthew Strong. Sorry about that. In all capital letters, $6.99 saying, "Sell the team. Whose heads roll first? When does the fun begin? Go Jays, go!" Wow.
Go Jays, go! Thank you, Matthew Strong. Don't worry, Matthew. First will come the trades, and then, oh, dude, I cannot wait for the moment the season ends. I can't wait to hear when that first press conference is. And we hit him! And we hit Carson Kelly with an off-speed pitch.
Wow.
But I can't wait. And we're still one out, guys. Got runner on first.
Wow.
I can't wait to hear breaking. Ross Atkins, general manager, has been fired by the Toronto Blue Jays. That would be everything to me. That would mean everything to me. It's going to happen. It's coming.
Jesse says trade for Bryce Eldridge or Drew Jones. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was Drew Jones like a high draft pick last year? Or 2 years
I don't
ago?
know. I don't know.
I remember
is
that
Yankee
name.
prospect? Drew Jones? Or is that the...
Can you fill me in exactly? Remind me who those guys are, Jesse.
Is that Diamondbacks?
I know that they're... I thought that they were young, but I could be wrong.
I'm tripping.
One for one is Gio Urshela. There's a runner at first because we just hit him.
Yep.
Chris Bassitt deals. That is another pitch
middle.
that's like they're inhittable. Dude, you throw 92, Chris. You throw 92. You can't be doing that,
you
man.
can't do that.
It's hilarious, actually, says Matthew Strong. Yeah.
I think someone actually gave us the numbers, the record. I think we're 3-46 or something like that.
I mean, that would make sense. Yeah. I mean, I do remember us coming back a couple times.
That's what I thought too. But it's really bad.
Yeah, it's obviously very, very bad. Typically out of the game for sure. 19% chance to ground into a double play here, though, by Gio Urshela.
1 and 2 on him. Let's hope we get that and get out of this mess. It feels like... Oh, did he go? Did he go? Did he go? He did not go.
2 and 2 on Gio Urshela. Jones was a super high D-back draft pick. Yeah, see, I remember that name because I remember watching... I remember watching the draft and being like, "Oh, Drew Jones could be like, like a top.
Really
What was he? Top 5 pick, top 3 pick?
Feels right.
It was something like that, man. 2 and 2 right now in Urshela.
Deals. That's a strikeout. Let's go. 2 gone. Also, big shout out to Fernando Lopez saying, "Love you guys. Go Tigers! Great."
Yeah,
Go Tigers.
Feel good about your chances in this one, Fernando. I do. Jesse saying 2 years ago, top hits of San Francisco and Arizona. Drew Jones is the son of Adrian Jones, and we're part of the Philly scout team with the Jays prospect Tucker Toman. Very interesting. Okay, yeah. Or Andrew Jones, excuse me, is what you meant to say. Yeah, I remember them getting picked. I would imagine that they must be very high up in the prospect system, right? Like that'd probably be a tough snag. But like that's if you're trying to rebuild, like it's guys like that you'd want, right?
You gotta somehow get the market and maybe do a package deal.
I mean, I'd say that you trade away Chris Bassitt for him, but like,
we'll give you Yusei Kikuchi and Jimmy Garcia,
and you give us Drew Jones.
Give us Drew Jones.
20 years old, their 3rd-ranked prospect, an outfielder.
Sure.
In A-ball. I wonder if he's in the top 100. It's possible.
We will give you Jimmy and Yusei. I think it's a smash done deal. Boom. 0-2 on Vlade, whatever you're saying his name. Foul.
Is he? He'd be close for sure because the other 2 are in here. He doesn't look like he's in there yet, but very, very close.
Nick and Adam, I tried to give you Mark Hanna on your wheel. Get on the game this afternoon, or Jay's Killer, get Nick caught up. Yeah, I honestly wasn't thinking about it. Because it was my pick. I knew like I wanted to pick a guy who would kill the Jays, and I only knew one of the best pitchers, which is Flaherty, who currently is.
Yeah, he is doing it.
Doing
right
a great
now.
job.
Like, as of this moment in time, we are getting no hit. That's a real thing that's happening right now.
Oh,
we're
getting perfed. I make that up.
We are also getting perfect gamed right now, or perf.
0-2.
Deals. That is.
Jesus. How are they making contact?
I don't know, man. I genuinely don't know. That was
they
way
must
inside.
be. They must be sitting soft because they are making contact on pitches way inside.
Hey, shout out to Trick Shot Boys here.
Let's go.
Like 69. W's in the chat, guys. Y'all are the best for liking up the stream, subscribing to the channel. We fucking love you guys because you are amazing.
0-2. Come on, Bassitt. Put this guy away. He's nothing. He's nothing. Put him away. That's going to be popped up and out of play. We still have to put him away. This will be, oh gosh, pitch number 61 coming up.
Hey, we were doing so good, and then it just completely fell off. I mean, you did have a couple mistakes, certainly in the first few innings, that they just weren't fully capitalizing on, and they are just getting you the second time through the lineup right now. 0-2 on Ryan Velade, and then they're going to turn over the lineup again for the third time through the fucking lineup. So
Bassitt deals.
This is ground ball. Make the play. We should.
Yeah, you should. And
we do.
Great,
all right,
great.
You get through that one.
Okay, guys, we only gave up 3 runs right there, but the Blue Jays are going to come back. We're going to try and get our first on-base guy. Let's get someone on base.
Yeah, I'm just
Let's
trying. At this point, man, you're just trying not to get no hit, right? Like, there's a couple things that we got to do here, and getting no hit is definitely not one of them.
What's our rule for condos? 5 runs? Yeah.
5 runs is typically, but it's also like I think it's a situational thing, right? Like if we lost 3-0, but we were getting no hit, like in the last 3 innings, we got to obviously put it on, you know.
Guys, we're going to be coming out with some Welcome to the Clown Show t-shirts because, as you know, that's been kind of our saying the last month and a half of baseball. When the Blue Jays suck, the Clown Show begins. Actually, the Clown Show begins pretty much almost every game. Depends on what kind of actor we are. Are we going to see an all-star performance Clown Show or just it's an okay Clown Show? It's a weekday Clown Show. We don't have the best guys out there, but
we'll see. If you get no hit, that's pretty all-star. Granted, they've already done that one before, so this would be the sequel. Sequel to the no-hitter in this season.
Yeah.
Screams is asking for it. No hit us, please. You know, that really, it would be fun.
It would be fun,
right?
I kind of want to get no hit.
How do you not fire John Schneider right after that, right?
That's what we've been saying all season long.
Like I feel like at this point we've lost the mark about we've just accepted that John Schneider is going to be in this role now for the remainder of the year.
Yeah.
Why? You know?
Yeah, I guess someone's got to just do the job.
If you get no hit twice, why?
It's just more of it kind of comes to the conversation well, it's not like we're trying to win anymore, you know?
Sure, but so do we all just go home then?
Yeah.
You know,
we don't care.
Just you know?
Yeah. All right. How many people we got? We got 170 people in here right now, guys. We are so close to 25.5K subscribers. I saw someone earlier say if we get to 25.5K, will we get oiled up? And that would be no. Maybe if we got to 30K tonight, I would oil myself up. So just putting it out there. I would. I actually would. Because that'd be crazy.
All right, everybody. Here we go. Bottom of the 4th. George Springer up. That one's going to be 1 pitch, 1 ball. Jack Flaherty currently at 32 pitches through 3, averaging almost, just 10 an inning right now.
Yeah.
Very efficient.
Deals. Oh, Jesus, what a perfect slider, and George swings and misses at it.
Very good. Clearly, the game plan walking into this one was attack early, which, okay,
For
fine.
us, yeah.
But it is not working so far. That one's going to be inside.
He's been painting the edges. He hasn't made a lot of mistakes. We haven't ran into one at all. But let's see what George can do here. He hit one hard to left field. Maybe if he gets a little more air, it could be 3-1. Deals. Oh, that's a hanger, and we hit it foul.
Foul,
Jesus,
2 and
that's the
2.
thing right there, right? You got it. That's the mistake. You got to run into one. You know, we just did not.
2027 at the absolute earliest, I would guess. Are you guys talking as to when we are going to be good again? How long until Trey? Oh, how long until Trey is in this rotation?
Oh, I see what you're saying. That was fouled away.
I could see it earlier than 2027.
I could actually see 2026.
I mean, I could see reality where it's next year, although that's very
pretty
far-fetched,
hopeful, yeah.
But,
I could see 2026.
say timeline 2026
because he's a college guy, and he's one of the guys like that's kind of ready to go, but you got to get him a little bit accustomed to the system first. That one's going to be a ground out.
Straight
Easy
to the
play.
shortstop right there, and that will be one gone, bottom of the first.
Good job,
Or
Springer.
fourth, excuse me, 37 pitches.
Feels like the first because he's leading off again.
Screams, I want Shapiro on a peg. Dude, you want to peg
Whoa.
Shapiro? Whoa.
I mean, everyone's got their interests.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, well, one gone, and now it's Horwitz. It's interesting, again, seeing the Apple TV crew, like, they're at Rogers Center, and they're, like, looking at the renovations, and they're like, wow, like, look at this view, it's great. Looking out at the ballpark, it's like we've seen it all year. Yeah, I mean,
Like,
it's
what
a
is
ballpark.
so good about this? Like, I don't get it. Like, it's like we just, Rogers Center renovations, cup holders, like, overpriced drinks and the catch bar, like, like.
Yeah, see, I guess, I don't know, like, I guess we got to look at, like, other ballparks. I've never been to too many other ballparks.
Yeah, like, are we, like, so
that much better?
I just don't, I don't feel like it's that good. Like, it's nice, but, like.
Maybe we're privileged baseball fans. That
No,
have
we're
such
not, Adam. We're down 3-0 in the game.
No,
is
I'm
over.
talking about, like, in terms of our vicinities, like, our ballpark is really good, and we're just used to it.
I mean, I think it is nice, but
Yeah, I mean, it does look really nice. Like, that looks cool. 1 and 2. That's a
that's
strikeout
swing and a
by
miss
Horwitz.
right there.
2
Two
quick outs.
gone. Okay, Jack
Jesus.
Flaherty just getting nice and warmed up right now.
And now it's Vladdy Daddy.
Laura's saying that Vladdy really wants to stay, it seems.
This guy has made it very clear multiple times.
Yeah, he does definitely, like, he said that it's business, but he's also said, I do want to stay here. And I think that's what we've been missing from guys like Bo Bichette and some other guys.
Yeah.
Honestly, understandable, though, from Bo, right? Like,
Yeah.
you are having a terrible year, and people are getting on your ass, and we do suck.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see why he would maybe want to move on.
And, like, Vladdy, yes, he loves Toronto. And yes, he loves the city. He actually mentioned it on the Apple TV pregame. He was getting interviewed. He actually, for the first time I've heard him mention this, that he was born in Canada and wants to represent his country that he was born in.
Right.
So it's like, oh, cool. That's the first I've heard of that, like, a little patriotism.
that is, something that matters to you.
It matters. So it's like, clearly, you're ready to be a Blue Jay for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt in my mind. And what are we doing, guys? Come on.
No, they just they're fumbling the bag on so many different things, right? Like, they really fumbled the bag on the Danny Jansen stuff. They fumbled the bag on several other individuals, and Guerrero could be one of those guys as well. Deals, that is going to be hammered foul right there from Vlad. It is nice to see that that Guerrero likes Canada. I would imagine that his dad, being a Montreal Expo for so long, probably plays into that as well. His heritage would probably be spent quite a bit around, a lot of Canadian people. So that's got to factor into it.
Oh, wow. He's hammering these foul. 2 and 2.
Shout out, thank you.
To Granitron, in parentheses, Chris. Shout out to Chris for subscribing, and welcome W's in the chat for our new subscriber, guys. Throw it in there.
Chris
Make him feel
says,
welcome.
Vladdy says all the right things. Bo, not so much. Well,
And ground out.
Bo says all the right things if you want to go play on the Dodgers.
3 up, 3 down for the Toronto Blue Jays, and Jack Flaherty is pumping our buttholes
Yeah.
right now.
They
We
got
have no
5
answer for it.
hits, actually.
Yeah.
That's actually surprising, man. I didn't realize it was that many. 5 hits and a walk so far. So Bassitt is being a human being, and so far Jack Flaherty is not at all. And we are going back on defense, folks. 175 people watching. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like button, smash the subscribe button. Let us know your thoughts about this team, the future, the remaining part of this season down below. I think it's going to be... It's going to be tough, guys. It is going to be tough. Like, I have no idea what how these live streams are going to do, and the frequency of them even moving forward, because I don't know how many people are going to want to watch these guys at this point. And understandable, I do get it. So
yeah,
we're all in this together.
That's it, man. We got it. The only way to get through it and get to the bright side is to go through it. Right? Wow, I can't believe that we're already in the top of the fifth, and we're not even an hour into this game. We're just getting pumped.
We are getting pumped, man. That's what happens when you get no hit. BC Jays fan says 8 for $2 million toward $200 million. Was that math work out to be 25 a year?
Yep. I'll smash it.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right, like somewhere around that 25, 26, 27 mil a year for Guerrero is probably what we can expect average annual value. And then it just comes down to how many years do you want, how many years is he good for, and do you have any opt-outs involved, all that shit. So, look, I think it should happen. That's the one thing that I really think you got to do to keep this thing.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say open because it's not open right now, but just to give yourself a chance later down the line.
You know
have
what?
Something.
At the end of the day, competing aside, just bring back a fan favorite.
Right.
I wanna at one point in my life when Vladdy's retiring and it's his final season as a Blue Jay to fucking give him a nice standing O and have a tear roll down my eye and say thank you, Vladdy, for being a huge part of my life as a Blue Jay fan. Because literally when let's say he does go until he's like, let's say he goes to he's like 39, 40 years old. Like he plays like that late into his age. We'll both be like 41.
Yeah.
I will probably cry because I'll be like, holy shit, like you were there my whole life. My whole life.
Whole time.
It didn't matter if we won or lost. Maybe we had a couple good runs in there. And but it'd mean a lot.
That'd be the Blue Jay that I remember probably the most forever.
Forever, exactly.
Wenceal Perez right here, 0-1. That one is fouled off. What do you think Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s overall is right now? I was just thinking that.
From like MLB The Show?
Or like the way that we always use
that we do it?
NHL stuff.
Well, he's definitely above average.
I got a number in my head, but I'm curious to see what you come up with. 0-2 right now on Perez.
Oh, that's a beautiful strikeout. Beautiful strikeout. Front door sinker. Love it. I want to go 86. What are you thinking? Lower?
I was thinking 84.
84?
I was thinking 84, I mean, like the offense has been good, but not incredible. See, and then the defense is literally the worst in baseball.
Yeah, like so. The offense is a 87. I'd say because you're 130 OPS plus, like you're up there with like all stars. You're an all star, right? For your offense, that's why you're there. So that's why I'm like, okay, like you're there, but then I brought it down because of the defense. I was gonna say 85, but I was like, that doesn't feel right. Okay, that's 2-0.
2-0 on Colt Keith right now. He's got a 19% chance to get a hit.
That's popped up. But there is Varsho 2
out. All right, quick inning so far for Chris Bassitt.
Wow.
He's responding. If the offense can come to life. I mean, look, if he can actually go 6 innings and put up 3 earned runs, it's not great, but it's a quality start.
Yeah. Yeah, 6 innings. Yeah, literally, I'd say, like, give us a quality start. It doesn't work for this Blue Jays team, but it's what you got to do. Against one of the hottest teams in baseball right now.
Right now, yeah. Laura Lee saying 85 legs. Have you hit the like button yet? You got to ask yourself.
Have you?
Top of the 5th right now, and you got Matt Vierling, who's got a double so far in this one. That is right there, and it's dangerous, Chris. That's really dangerous.
Extra base probability at 7%. That's actually feels
good.
Pretty high.
Yeah. He's got a 731 OPS on the year, but he's been very, very good against the Toronto Blue Jays. Double and a run scored in this one. Fires. That's going to be way outside. Evens up the count at 1-1.
Okay. Colt Keith. He was the 5th round pick in 2020. Wow. See, I like that when you see like a guy like picked way later and like, oh crap, you're actually like really good. That one's fouled away. I would like to see some of that from our Jays. I mean, a lot of our guys that actually come up are like way, way later. Where was Horwitz drafted? I'm curious.
Was he even?
Yeah, it was. It must have been a while ago.
But like,
dude, I had 4 tabs open on my phone, all golf in the 6.
Wow, nice. 1-2 right now on Matt Vierling.
That's
It's gonna be
outside.
outside. 2-2. Evens up the count again.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, see, drafted in the 24th round. Like, why can't we... Where are all the guys that are drafted higher recently?
I don't know.
Where are they?
2-2 on Vierling. Bassitt doesn't get him chasing there. Full count. As long as Apple had the right announcers, they're honestly the best broadcast. I kind
That's
of
what I'm
agree with
saying,
you,
too,
man.
yeah.
Like I think that they're really good. I think their cameras look better. I love the fact that they integrate these like fun little statistics at the bottom. Just gives me something to look at casually.
I like how they interview the managers, too.
Yeah.
Like, mid-game. Like, just a quick little, like... Not when they do it, like... I hate when they do it when they're interviewing them while the action's going on. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, what the hell? I like when it's like a quick couple questions right before action. Boom.
They got some cool shit here, being like largest MLB contracts for players with no MLB experience. Colt Keith was one of them, signed this year in January. I would never have known that.
Yeah, there you go.
Full count right now on Matt Vierling. Fires, that one's going to be hit foul. Dude, Bassitt, that's a 90-mile-per-hour fastball right there. I'm surprised he didn't catch it.
Granted, it is 3-2, and he's just like, well, like, yeah, that was the 7th pitch. He's trying to just challenge him here. Let's see if he challenges him again.
Yeah, the visual broadcast is good from Apple, but announcers suck. I would agree. You know, like if you can get
right at
straight to Guerrero.
Let's go.
Straight to Guerrero. 3 up, 3 down. Bassitt responds.
Woo!
If you could get some better guys calling the game, then absolutely. Like this is a win. You know, I want all the games on Apple. Yeah, fuck. We'll be the Apple TV guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even bring your guys up here. Just like, you know, hire us. Contract us for one game. One game.
Or like the 3 Apple TV games that you do a year.
Yeah. Bring us in.
We'll do it.
Oh, I'll gladly do it.
Granted, we're too biased though, because you got to be an unbiased party for Apple.
That's right.
You got to be an unbiased party.
Yeah, I'll do it. Well, you know, we'll do our best. We'll do our best.
What's Bassitt's pitch count at?
I want to say 70
something.
Yeah, because I actually wasn't looking, but he was around the low 60s last inning, and that was relatively quick.
I think so.
Granted, he did have an 8-pitch at bat against Vierling
Quite a
there,
bit,
probably mid 70s. Probably got one more inning, maybe 2, depending on how he does in this next inning. You know that John Schneider likes to give Chris Bassitt a longer leash, and he hasn't pitched in like 7 days? So yeah. All right, we got 162 people in here. Who thinks that we're going to come back and win? Before we continue the content, let's give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this live play-by-play.
Whoa! Time for your daily Betway breather. A quick reminder that the best place to bet is on Betway. Must be 19 years of age or older to play. In collaboration with iGaming Ontario, please bet responsibly. Now, back to the content.
Shout out to Betway, everybody, for being absolutely phenomenal. If you have any interest at all in betting for the Jays or against the Jays or anything like that,
usually
that is the spot to do it. Jid says Orioles up 4-0 in the first on Evaldi. I did see that. Adley Rutschman said, I'm going to go yard, and did it for the 17th time this year.
Bro, I made a clip for Bad for Baseball today, and I just wanted to find an Adley homer. I found one where he literally just like it was down at his shins. He dropped down to a knee and just literally looked like he chipped it. Like golfed it over the right field wall in Oracle Park, and I'm like, what the actual hell?
That is impressive, man.
Like this guy's incredible.
He is an impressive talent. He really, really is, right? And again, like a catcher, you know, just
a catcher.
He's good. He's really good, man. I would trade pretty much anyone on the roster for him.
Oh yeah.
Jack Flaherty looking to continue the no-no run right now in the bottom of the 5th. He is at 48 pitches, so on pace to do something potentially very special here against the Toronto Blue Jays.
And it's against Justin Turner, who's down 0-2 very quick.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
0-2 on JT right now. Flaherty fires, doesn't get the chase right there, 1-2.
Thought he was going to go, but Justin Turner has a good eye. He has a good eye, so he's still got a reach base probability of 19%, even when he is down 1-2.
Jack Flaherty has been phenomenal so far.
Phenomenal. Cheers.
And he doesn't
Okay.
go either there, so he's went back-to-back sliders, it looks like. Where are you going now?
Turner, 5th pitch in this at-bat. Flaherty deals. That's going to be
Gonna be hit pretty
driven
hard right there.
deep center, but
And
going to be caught by Riley
will
Green.
be caught by Green. So that's one gone right there. Justin Turner gets out.
Ew. Ew. Darn. Darn. Who is it now? Varsho?
Dalton Varsho. That's
Probably
right.
Dalton Varsho. You're up, buddy. Chop. Chop the wood. Chop.
Jack Flaherty's had a first pitch strike to 10 out of the 13 batted.
Oh, it's Bo Bichette. It's Bo Bichette. Oh, I forgot all about Bo Bichette.
I did as well, man. That
It's
one's
Bo
going to be
Bichette.
fouled off right there. 0-1.
Come on, Bo. You can do it. You can really turn it all around. You can become great again.
Deals. That is
No.
a terrible swing and a miss.
No.
Man. That's not
Bo.
anywhere close to the zone. That is not what you need to be chasing after. It's just not a good approach.
That's not it. We're not Adley Rutschman this year, buddy.
Wow. Jack Flaherty has the highest whip out of anybody in the
Whoa.
American League this
That's-
year. That is a good
good.
trade piece if you know, that's just somebody that you
Yeah.
want.
I mean, he's smart right now. Like, how do I increase my whiff? Well, I'm going to keep throwing curveballs in the dirt or sliders in the dirt, whatever he throws there, and get him to chase, and he won't actually hit it. Decides not to offer. Let's see.
1 and 2. Bo Bichette's got a 14% chance to get a hit in this one.
Whoa.
Flaherty fires. That's going to be
Oh,
low
yeah.
again. He thought about it for a moment.
And checks, just pumps his hands in there. 2 and 2. Come on, Bo. What are you going to do here?
3-0 is the score, everybody.
Wow, splits by start, last 11. He's 2.33 ERA. That one's going to be fouled
Off.
away.
Yeah, because I remember Jack Flaherty started out being a little rocky, like he was okay, but not
Yeah.
great. And then, you look at him now, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, you're
Yeah.
really, really good.
Remember when Jack Flaherty is considered like one of the up-and-coming young pitchers in the league?
Yeah, he's trying to, like, get back to
Yeah.
that point. Like, I know that he dealt with some injuries and then some poor performances.
Yeah.
This is a really strong year for him. And if he gets traded to a contender and then continues to put up,
Yeah.
that is, like, I think he could get a very solid contract in the offseason.
Yo, big shout out to Nipa 400 with the Euro donos. Let's go.
Hey!
Saying I'm going to bed, probably very late over there in Europe. Sending love from Germany, guys.
That's
shout out
amazing,
to Germany.
dude. Shout out to Germany. Shout out to you. Nipa 400.
You know what, Nipa? Just for that, I am going to get a beer in honor of Germany for this next at-bat. Once Bo Bichette strikes out, no, he checked swing foul.
He's actually
Okay.
having one hell of an at-bat here. He is
Alright.
fouling off quite a bit of stuff.
Wow.
Trying to avoid the perfect game and racking up pitches here on Jack Flaherty.
Michael Adams saying they're a more talented team than the 1993 Blue Jays. They just aren't hitting. And Arcade the Jays fan saying, I love your optimism. I mean, yeah, that does sound very optimistic, Michael Adams.
Munenori saying, okay, now you're just trolling.
Yeah. I know, Michael Adams likes to troll.
Oh.
That's a base hit!
Wow.
And the no-no's gone!
Bo
The perf.
Bichette
And he's gonna be a
the
double?
no-hitter.
Is it a double? It is not a
Is
double.
a single
It's
right
a single.
there.
Okay.
And that was a really good
Wow.
at-bat from Bo Bichette, actually. He fought
Cheers.
on that one. He poked it down the line. This was a good pitch, too, by Flaherty. And Bo just manages to poke the bat at it. And it stays fair long enough to get himself a base knock. And we are on the board, guys. The Toronto Blue... Well, no, okay, not on the
We are on
actual
base.
board.
We're on base.
We have a hit now. So, like,
Yeah.
that's something.
Chop that wood now, Varsho. Chop it. You can do it.
We are not going to get perfect game, and we are not going to get no hit today, everybody. We will probably still lose, though. 1-0 right now on Dalton Varsho. Fires. That one's going to be outside 2-0.
Wow, big win for the Toronto Blue Jays here tonight with a hit, doing the bare minimum. Varsho has the highest percentage of hits for extra base hits. Wow, literally more times than not will be an extra base hit. That's why his OPS is a little bit higher with the low batting average. That one's going to be flared into left.
What happened there? Weird stuff.
And Bobichet's going to go to third base.
No.
What?
Second.
Why would you? Oh,
Because
because
he thought it was gonna. Yeah, he had to hold up.
Yeah, you had to try and make an attempt there. Okay, first and second, and the Blue Jays are cooking.
Damn.
It's the beer. It's the beer.
That was a very weird one right there, man. Like, I know it was in kind of no man's land, but like, yeah, just nobody was there for it.
No one was there. The shortstop like bailed out.
Oh, Flaherty's so pissed. All right, no problem.
And now it's the captain. 1-0 on the captain. The tying runs at the plate. Captain Kirk. Can we get a clutch homer right here to tie it all up from the captain?
That'd be huge, man. When was the last time that Alejandro Kirk homered?
Homer, dude, that would actually send me to the fucking moon in terms of hype. That's a
One
borderline call, strike. Wow.
She's saying we got water in the pot. Can we turn on the stove?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Can we start to cook?
Seriously, is it cooking time?
Let's see what
Kirky's got an
Kirky
18% chance to get an RBI here. 1-1 fires. That is
Ooh,
good
way out in front.
pitch. Good
Way out in
pitch.
front.
Adam chasing.
There is one out in this inning, guys, so there is still that double play probability for Mr. Captain Kirk.
Dags is saying no double play, please.
Yeah.
No DP, dude.
Here's,
no DP.
Here's the 1-2-1 captain. That's gonna be strike three called. Yeah, that was just too perfect of a placement and frame, and that's a strikeout looking.
Fuck, that was wow. That sucks, dude. That sucks.
Jid saying water's slowly evaporating. Someone knocked over the pot, I think. Fuck. Sorry, guys. We gotta go fill up the pot again.
I understand why he took it, but he probably needed to just swung it in.
Put a barrel on it. And now you got Ernie Clement.
Good pitch.
Ernie Clement's been hot. That's a good pitch there in the outside corner.
0-1 on Ernie Clement.
This will be Flaherty's 70th pitch coming up right here.
Yeah, he's working.
Clement's numbers after that hot stretch is looking better for Clement standards.
Yeah, sure. Just saying our stove is broke. That could also be the case, right? We just got cold fucking water. Trying to make tea and it's cold water.
Yeah, you know, I get why the ump called that, actually. That crossed the edge of the plate.
0-2 right now on Ernie Clement.
Come on, Ernie. You could do it.
Got a cold kettle. Cold kettle on the stove here, guys.
Way outside, way outside. I have a beer. I feel the momentum. Come on. Yeah, the Apple TV kind of discovering how bad the Jays are.
Yeah, they're like, you know, almost.
Oh, and just ass. Just
that's terrible.
That was ass.
That was awful by Ernie Clement. That was awful. Okay, yeah, gotta get a new stove apparently. But it's interesting. You hear these Apple TV guys, and it's like they're honestly, you know, kind of surprised at what's happening. Like, they haven't got a run yet. You know?
They don't have good runners in scoring position numbers. Well, why do you think we're fucking 8 games below 500? We suck.
We suck.
And we fumbled the one opportunity we had.
Well, look, we didn't get perfect game, and we're not going to get no hit. We're just going to lose, you know, whatever to nothing. So it's, you know, that's okay.
Is it going to be 3-0? Is it going to be 4-0?
It's saying our ingredients are expired, our cooks are brain dead, we got rats in the kitchen.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yep. It's all a mess right now. It's all a mess.
No, it's...
You got the food critic coming in like Ratatouille, and you're like, what do we do? Our chefs forgot how to cook.
Yeah, our chefs pulled a fucking Ingrid Andress, bro.
Yeah.
You know, we got all these like pro Michelin rated star chefs, and they all just got absolutely blackout and just forgot how to operate a pan.
What's going on?
Like smacking it against their heads, thinking that it's gonna fucking cook things. It's not how you chef, guys.
Wow, we don't know how to chef. Just like us and with baseball, it's we just forgot how to play. How'd this happen? Everybody's fucking hammered.
pulling an Ingrid Andress, you know, it's like, oh yeah, we're professional base. Actually, we don't even need to be hammered. This is just how bad we actually are.
Yeah. All right, guys. Top of the 6th. Bassitt is going to be back out there. I think his pitch count was pretty good, so he should finish this one off. And then maybe if he does really good in this inning, then maybe he gets a 7th. That would be nice because we actually don't have an off day for quite a while, so it'd be good to
get as much out of him as possible.
Yeah.
No, agreed. Going in to the top of the 6th here, folks. Already a bit more than halfway through this game.
Oh, actually, I think we have an off day Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. I might be tripping. Chris Bassitt. Oh, literally 75 pitches. That is a strike. We get that generous call.
Okay. On Riley Green here, who got the RBI earlier in this one.
Oh, yeah. We got the middle of that lineup. 4, 5, 6. 2 up. Come on, Bassitt. Way high.
RK, the Jays fan, says, imagine we finish with a bottom 10 record and we move up to a top 3 pick in the lottery. I don't need to imagine, dude, because we're actually the 6th worst team record-wise in baseball right now.
Yeah, and I think that how it works is we got to have a top 6 pick. But
is that just for number 1? Or
that's for number 1, yeah. And that's going to be thrown over.
Be an out. All right, one gone there. Riley Green retired.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe like the 6 kind of gets lotteried, so they pick, who gets 1, 2, 3, 4, and all that stuff. So
Wow.
if you're 6, you could be 4 or 3.
What a sad thing that this is what we're thinking about.
Yeah, we're thinking about lottery picks.
It's like in a fucking sport too, where a draft barely means anything. Like,
yeah. Like, well, the only part that really does mean something is that top 6. Like, you will probably get a really good guy. That one's a swing and a miss by Mark Canna, 0-1. Yeah, like a top 5, top 6 pick. Like, you should see this guy in the show and be good.
he will get an opportunity at some point unless he dies from injury.
Yeah.
0-1 on Kana. That one is called a strike again.
Okay, cool.
Umpire is widening the zone a bit over there. Kana was the one who hit that 2-run bomb earlier in this one.
Bassitt deals. Oh, yeah, that's right. They both played in Oakland. Strike 3, you're gone.
Okay. Now Chris Bassitt is in the fucking kitchen. And he's at
We're
81.
cooking.
He's at 81 pitches, so I think he comes in at the 7th at this rate.
Yes, quick inning, and we're going. Dev Play saying if we don't score in the bottom of the 6th, bring in the clown noses. We're not there yet. We get shut out for sure. I think that's clown worthy.
Matthew asking, what team do we play next? So I know we play Texas next week later, but what team is the first one?
Oh, do we play
Tampa?
Tampa? I think it's
feel
Tampa.
like I saw Tampa's logo, but I could be lying.
I think you're right. I think it is Tampa.
0-1 on Zach McCrinstry. That one's fucking hit hard, but it
ouch.
will be caught.
Let's go!
And we're out of the inning, and it's quick.
Yeah!
It's over.
Yeah!
And we're back on the sticks with an opportunity.
Well, I like how they're killing me quick in this one. You know, it's already the bottom of the 6th, and we're almost eclipsing the hour and a half mark.
Ripping the Band-Aid off, nice and fast on this one. Jit saying, what will our record be at the end of the year? I think will be 73 and 89.
Troll.
73 and 89.
I'm reading Michael Adams that says, I think we can get to 96 wins.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. Okay, well, let's see. We did the math where it was... What was it? We had to go 47 and...
47 to get 90.
And something. 47 and 19 to get 91.
So 17 less wins.
Was
so
what that would
30,
be.
30 wins. So 30 and 36.
Would be if we go first.
What he's saying, yeah. I mean,
Honestly,
it's kind of realistic,
I think that's kind
actually.
of generous, man. 30 and 36, like. I mean, I'm actually not fucking with you. Like, it's like, wouldn't that be a bit higher than what our win percentage is right now?
It is,
and also we're trading away several guys. Like,
yeah, what does our schedule look like right now, moving forward? So obviously Detroit, Tampa, Texas, Baltimore. Let's see. Let's look at August. So we've got New York, Baltimore, Oakland, Angels, Cubs, Cincinnati, Angels. Maybe we have a good stretch there. You never knew. And then it's Boston, Minnesota, Philly, Atlanta, Mets. Yeah, then it gets really hard. Wow. September is really hard. Okay.
It's
I
hard when
think
every team's better than you.
we win. I'll go 70 games on the dot. We finish the season at 70 wins.
So we'd win 26 games more?
26 and what is that? 26 and,
And
30 math. No.
No, 40. 26 and 40.
26 and 40?
Yeah.
Yeah. 26 and 40.
I'll go 72 wins.
So 28 and 38.
Yeah. We go 10 games below 500 the rest of the way.
All right.
All right, Kevin
Kiermaier. He's going to help me out in my prediction if he's got anything to say about it. 0-1 on KK.
Oh, he will. He loves to suck. This guy has a thing for sucking.
Honestly, Irashi, I'd love it if they finished with 69 wins.
I would.
Like at this rate, like I feel like that's the goal. You know?
Yeah, that's such a good
Finish
good
at
meme.
69. 0-2 right now on Kevin Kiermaier.
Wow, just like that, right?
Yep.
Are we going to get the strikeout? Come on,
Probably.
please strike out.
Yep, there it is. 3 pitches and you're gone. And he's getting a pat on the back. He just got a pat on the back from the catcher.
Oh my god.
Probably because the catcher's
thank
like,
you.
yeah, sorry,
We're trying to
man.
get Flaherty's trade value.
Yeah, thanks for that, dude. Like, fuck, he's so terrible.
Wow.
He's so bad. Yeah.
Dude, it's actually comical because you know it's coming. You just know that a pitcher like Flaherty is like, this is cake. Back to the top of the lineup. George Springer is going to be way late. Holy crap, we're late.
0-1 on George Springer.
Why were we so late there, man? Like, what we were sitting soft? Like, well, even if that doesn't make any sense because if you were sitting soft, well, then you wouldn't swing at that because it started at the edge, bottom of the zone. That's how you know he had no idea what he was doing there. Because if he was sitting soft, he wouldn't have offered at one on his knees because you expect it to fall. Yeah, he's no idea what he's fucking doing. Now he's 0-2. He's 0-2.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's possible, again, like it's possible that he's just bad. Like maybe he didn't want the fastball, but he's just
like
lean and bad.
So bad?
Yeah, it's just like
Jesus.
It's like we're not as quick as we used to be. Like, the recognition's not as fast. Nothing's fast.
1 and 2. Oh, I wanted him to swing there. How old is George Springer right now?
33, 34.
Wow.
Something like that. 2-2 right now on George Springer.
How will we be next year?
That is fouled off. There you go. You caught it that time.
Dude, he's turning 35 in September.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Yeah. 2-2 right now on Georgie. Most Ks on the breaking pitches. Wow, Jack Flaherty's actually at the top of a lot of notable like starting pitcher stuff. Like this is
respect, man.
Honestly, if I was Detroit, I'd be very excited to trade this guy away. You could get quite the haul for this guy.
Oh yeah, you can definitely get the haul.
Like this is somebody that I think any team would want starting in a playoff game for them. Full count on George Springer. Let's see if we can get him out here though. Deals. He fouls that one off.
Okay. Wow. What a crap year. What a crap year, everybody. It is a crap year. Bottom barrel. Well, there's a strikeout. Bye.
That was actually phenomenal pitching by Jack Flaherty.
Great
like
pitching.
everything was perfectly where it needed to be.
How many strikeouts does Flaherty have right now? He's probably got a lot.
6, maybe. I don't know.
8. He's got 8.
Wow.
Yeah, he's dicing us up right now.
Wow, we were so fucking off on that one.
So off.
We were early. We were we just thought it was a fastball. That's the thing. He thought it was a fastball, and he got fooled. Deals. That one's outside. Ball 1.
Horwitz, I think he struck out his last time up. And, yes, he did. Line out, strikeout for Horwitz. Come on, Horwitz. Get a hit, man. Get a homer. I want you to do good. George. Oh, Jesus. That's a generous call right there.
Wow, I wish we signed Jack Flaherty in the offseason so then we could trade him away right now. I remember talking about Jack Flaherty and being like, we should throw a dart here.
Throw a dart. Why not throw a dart? 1-1. That's low. We should have done a lot more than what we did.
Literally, dude.
Like, we should have done a lot more.
How many is Flaherty's just on this 1 year? Is that correct,
Yeah,
guys? Just
yeah.
on this 1 year,
1
and
year
then
prove it deal, and he's
he's
proving it.
proving it. He'll
He's
get a
proving
nice
it.
little
Yeah.
contract after this one.
Oh yeah.
That'll be
Wow, good AB so far from
3-1.
See, when you can recognize the pitches, you can lay off and you can actually work yourself to a good count. He's elite. Wow, look at those grades. Those weren't good grades at all in the scouting report. Oh, and then we got anxious.
Turner hasn't done anything this season. Well, that's not true. He's got a 670 OPS.
Yeah.
So he's done something. He just hasn't done anything extremely efficiently. Full count on Spencer Horwitz. Jack Flaherty working pretty quickly. Deals. That is going to be a mistake right there. One of the few that he's made this evening, and gives up his third base runner of the day.
3 base runners in 6 innings. If you finish this one out, that will be, do the math, a .5 WAR. And it's Vladdy Dotty.
Wait, what?
Sorry, whip.
Whip. 0.5 whip, yeah.
All right. That's a big swing and a miss.
Guerrero, remember what we talked about, okay? You take the first pitch. We talked about that.
But now he's thinking, well, now he must be thinking. It's one of those reverse things where it's like, he knows that I'm taking first pitch, so now I'm going to ambush him. And he guessed wrong. That's not going to be a strike. Here we go, 1-1.
Devlay says 670 is not good for a player that got 90 RBIs last season. I listen,
Yes,
man. We were
I
being
know.
sarcastic there. It's like we know. Would we have liked more from Justin Turner? Of course. You know, it's almost like signing these, 40-year-old veterans. One of these times isn't going to work.
Yeah.
Like, it does happen, right? Like you throw the dart every time.
Can't believe we convinced ourselves.
Yeah, like Justin Turner was.
We're like, we like this. And I did.
I did. Well, that's the thing. I still did, right? It's just like that couldn't ever have been, and we said this at the time too, that couldn't have been the only move for offense.
I know.
Right? And that was really all it was. Because,
that?
you bring in Kevin Kiermaier back, and IKF has been a pleasant surprise, but it's not like he's carrying any lineups or anything like that. That is, wow, Guerrero, you just got fooled there,
He got
man.
fooled.
Didn't expect that.
He was sitting heat, and it looked like it was going way up, and then just
gave up on it. Wow.
That is crazy spin.
That is wild.
Crazy spin.
Yeah, he's frustrated about that one, understandably so.
Wow. That's incredible spin. My goodness. That, shot back down. And damn, dude, even that fastball's got some good late movement to it.
That's the thing. His stuff looks good. Like, watching this game, clearly he is locked in right now. His stuff looks good.
This is probably his last inning of work here, folks, unless I don't know what kind of pitch count they have on him. This is his 95th pitch coming up.
I imagine this is his last inning. Like, they don't want him to, risk injury before trade deadline.
Yeah. That one's fouled away.
And 6 innings, 0 earned runs is a great start to put on your thing.
Yeah.
If, assuming he gets out of it.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. You're attacking him with everything. What are you doing, Vladdy? You're laughing now? What's going on?
Oh, Guerrero.
I guess
What are we talking about?
just try and have some fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, this is it. Record. Oh, trailing after 6. 4 in 42.
Oh.
Scoring 4 runs or fewer. Wow. Look at those opposite, man. Leading after 6. Wow. Just incredibly.
Yeah, we can't come back from a game, and we don't score enough to ever get over 4 runs consistently enough. So
and then when we're down, we put in the trash guys in the bullpen, and then we can't come back. And then when we're up, we put in the good guys.
there's
2 and 2.
few of those.
Yeah.
2 and 2 on Vlad. That is a middle heater that you probably wanted to do something more with, and he is incapable of doing it right there. 97th pitch incoming for Flaherty, so this will definitely be his last inning of work.
Yeah, and here comes the bullpen.
Really good outing here from Jack Flaherty.
Yeah.
Not what you want to see if you're a Blue Jays fan.
No. Deals.
Oh,
Ball
okay, there you
3. Ball 3.
You're working on Vlad. You are working
Here
on.
we go.
Mr. Bloopy says Sportsnet would never show us being 4 and 42. That's the thing about Sportsnet, man, is they definitely do like to look at everything through rose-colored glasses, and You know, in a season like this, it's
that's
gone. That's gone.
Gone,
That's fucking
Daddy!
destroyed, man.
Let's
That was
go!
fucking destroyed.
Dude, he got down and got that hanger.
My.
15th of the season for Vladdy. Wow.
Oh,
Just when you thought.
117 points
Oh!
of the barrel.
Oh my God!
My.
Oh my God!
There's not a lot to cheer about in this season, folks, but I will fucking take that.
Holy shit!
Holy.
117!
You thought you were going 6 scoreless, Flaherty.
No,
You thought.
I fully thought he was going to strike him out.
Wow.
Carlos, my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my God.
117 and a half off of the bat.
That's special, and you're gone. Goodbye.
Jeez.
Vladdy Daddy is here, and he's got his power back, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn, dude. 117 and a half off of the fucking bat.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Holy
That's just wow.
moly.
Wow. Extend the bad man, just pay the man. That's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck how much we're paying him. I really don't give a shit. It's not my money. Launch angle of 16. And it went 445.
That's insanity.
Wow.
That's insanity.
Wow. That was just nice to watch. Yeah, we're going 56 and 10 to finish the regular season, baby. Saying Michael Adams. Dude, I gotta see that one again, man. Holy mother of God, that was so good. I could watch that like all fucking day long. I could watch that all day long. All day long. All day long. In fact, I'm actually looking for it right now. Trying to find it. Wow. Yep.
I gotta post this.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Wow. That was so fast. I gotta watch it. I want to watch it again.
Payoff pitch.
Oh my God.
Payoff pitch. Trimming to left. Way back there. And it's gone.
Oh my God, that's gross. That was so good.
Yeah, that is crazy, actually.
I think that's got to be one of the best home runs I've seen. I hate when Twitter does this. All year long. That was one of the best home runs I've seen all year long. Just the launch angle, the velocity. First of all, it's a 3-2 count with 2 outs and runner on, too. So, like, the clutch of it. Look at it again. Here we go. A hanger. Boom. Ripped. Boom. Oh, my God. Pay this man. Pay this man. Pay him now. I am so tired of us fucking around and not paying Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Justin Turner now is up.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Wow.
That was crazy, man.
That was the best home run I've seen all year long. That was the best home run all year long. All year long.
I'll be right back, guys. Gonna cut a reaction from that one because well, there's so few things to cut reactions for at this point.
That's one.
That might be one of them.
That's one of them. When you can do something historic like that, that one's gonna be flared into right and drop for base hits. We're cooking, Chef. Chef, I'm here. I'm sober. I heard you need me. I heard the food critics here. Do you need me to cook, Chef? Yes. Get in here. I need you to whip up some pasta. You chop those tomatoes. You shred that garlic. We have a restaurant to get busy and get cooking. Let's go, Blue Jays. Let's go. It's Bo Bichette now. Sir, the food critic has arrived. Okay, Bo, are you capable of cooking? This is where we're about to find out if he's able to cook, guys. This is the scene. We're about to find out. 0-1 on Bo Bichette. Deals. Okay, 0-2 now. Just takes that one. That was a good pitch on the outside corner. Oh, and 2. Oh, dude, this game got like way more exciting. I was like fully ready to like be shut out and drift our way into the end of this game, but now on a Friday night, it's been pretty good. 1-2 on Bichette. That one missed upstairs. That one is going to be fouled away. Good barrel. Or good piece of contact. Put a foul out of one away. Bo's going to burn the water. I don't know how. Technically, we do need him to burn the water. We got to get cooking. Bo's like trembling. What do I do? Do I turn it up to high or medium? No, we need to crank it up to high, Bo. Come on. Oh, God, I don't know. I'm so anxious. 1-2. Come on. Come on, Bo. Good take on the outside part of the plate. 2-2. 2-2. Come on. Come on. Yeah, literally, the Apple announcer guy said it right. Bo's the key thing missing. Well, doy. There's a lot of things missing, but yes. Like, if Bo Bichette were to be Bo Bichette right here and tie the frigging game, like, that's what he used to do. Okay. Come on, Bo. Good take. 3-2. Let's go. Yeah, same. I agree, Russell Johnson. Pay Vlad. What the F is Rogers? So cheap. They make billions. Dude, I learned they make billions off of just selling your information for you talking. That one's going to be fouled back. That's right, 6. That Vladdy bomb was insane. You have a pool? That's fucking also insane. Dope. Okay, 3-2 count. It's full. Come on, Bo. Do something that I've never seen you do, which is be elite this year. Oh, hit to right field. It's going back. And it's caught. It's caught. That had a chance. The guy in right field was like falling. Is Bo hurt? No, he's just, Budzinski's just holding his back. He's just upset. He was close. Oh no, he is hurt. Bo's hurt. Bo's hurt. He's limping. He's limping. He's done. Get Leo Jimenez in the game. Bo's done. Bo Bichette is over. The season is over for Bo Bichette, guys. He is limping off the field. He was limping down to first base. It's Leo Jimenez season now. We're not trading him. Why would anyone want an injured guy? It's over. Like, it's like, obviously it sucks for Bo, but like, I'm not like, okay, I know it's shitty to say that, but like, if he's hurt, like, go. I mean, the season's over. You gotta go heal, go rest, like, do your thing. Get someone else in and play some baseball, because it's just not working right now. You know what I mean? Maybe the injury is a good thing. He can go and reset a little bit. But wow, it's done for Bo. Bo's done now, guys. He's done. Bo is finished. Bo's been getting injured a lot in the last like year. He got injured last year. Yeah, here comes John Schneider out of the dugout. I think he's making a change. He's going to talk to the umpire. He's going to make a change right now. Going to make a change. Yeah, Leo Jimenez probably coming in the game. Wouldn't be surprised. Leo Jimenez probably coming in. Would not be shocked. And I think that's him out running right now. I think that is him. I like Apple TV. You can kind of see like the on-field warm-ups. So like, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, guys, if you're just tuning in, Bo Bichette just limped his way over to first base after trying to hit that double. It was caught. And yeah, Leo Jimenez is in the game. It is confirmed. And yeah, I honestly, I kind of like Leo Jimenez. I wanted more ABs. What happened to Bo? Yeah, so like I was saying, hit the ball, ran down to first. And let me do the impression. Okay, so he was running like this. He went, and he was like hobbling like this. He was doing one of these. So yeah, that's what happened to Bo. Why the heck is Justin Turner still on this team? Give it a week and a half.
and we'll trade him. Yeah, so Leo Jimenez in the game is top of the 7th. Chris Bassitt's still in the game, though. That's fun. Bassitt deals. Fouled away. Yeah, the calf injury. It feels like it's the calf thing. Oh, he is literally... Yeah, imagine if that actually fell, too. He actually wouldn't go to second. He'd probably just end up at first. Yeah, and Vladdy's all upset.
Oh, Dad.
Yep, calf injury again. Running down to first base. Leo Jimenez is in the game. Bo's cooked. Again, like I put it this way. I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but like he should be on the bench anyways. Get Leo Jimenez some opportunities. Like you're clearly not healthy. Don't push anything. Just go on the IL. Take your time, buddy. Season's over. 1-2 on Carson Kelly. I think we're getting the bottom of the order. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful strikeout from Chris Bassitt. Had Kelly all fooled there, and that's one gone. Bassitt really starting to cook. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I hear the Apple announcer. The Blue Jays need Bo Bichette if they want to go in the right direction. But here's the thing, my dude. The direction has clearly been determined, and we are losing, and losing this season, and we're selling. So my point is just go on the IL. There's no need to rush you back. Our fate has been determined. Get Leo Jimenez, who's been looking good. So maybe. Am I like talking to nobody here? Like I feel like that's kind of the obvious choice. Obviously, it'd be nice to have Bo Bichette be good again, but he's just not right. So get someone else a chance, and that one's gonna be hit the right field, and that's a base hit. And Bassitt's got 90 pitches, 1 out and 1 on. Urshela doing well. I'm listening to On the Field, Trisha Whittaker, talking to John Schneider. Basically, John Schneider didn't expect Bo Bichette to be this bad this year, and we got to be careful with him. And that's what I'm saying, man. Like, there's no risk here to put him on the IL. Like, there's no risk. If we were competing, it's like, crap, well, we got to have Bo Bichette back healthy, and we're not competing. So, all right, we got Ryan Valade. 1-1 to him. We got to get a double play here. Ground ball, double play probability is 17%. Same thing. Move on from Bo. Don't extend him. Fair enough, Fair enough at this point. Oh, that's fouled off the umpire. Yeah. No, I mean, he's been really good. They're looking at him before this year. He is very good. He was very good. And now he's not. Chris Bassitt. 1-2. On Ryan Valade. And that's a strikeout. Beautiful strikeout there by Chris Bassitt. He's been cooking. Well, how many strikeouts is he at now? Chris Bassitt. Oh, he's at 5. Okay. I thought it was more for whatever reason. Nick says, are you guys not allowed to play audio for us? Do you get copyrighted? That's actually absolutely right. Why we don't play any audio. We will most surely get copyrighted. That one is smoked to right field, but it's hanging up high. Well, Springer doesn't even see it, and it's gone. And that's a 2-run homer, 5-2 Blue Jays. Chris Bassitt gives up another one. Winsell Perez, and this one is probably over now, guys. This one's probably over now. Fake comeback. Crap saying Laura Leezy. Womp womp saying Mr. Bloopy. Game over saying Jid. Over saying Chris. Game over for saying Daniela. Dev Blaze saying game is over. 5-2. LOL. Oh yeah, 5-2 Tigers. My bad. The food is, Jid saying the food is burned, the kitchen's on fire. Yeah, customers are leaving. This is what happened. We're like, okay, Bo, are you going to do it? Bo went, Bo tripped over his calf muscle, and he landed on a hot pan of fucking boiling potatoes, and they flew across the room, boom, and then one of the lead sous chefs gets, I'm burned, and he had some like hot fire thing going, and he falls on top of it, and his whole outfit's on fire, and he's running around, and Chris Bassitt comes in and goes, what? And then he knocks over something, and the whole fucking kitchen explodes. The customers are going, what the hell's going on? There's fire coming out of the kitchen, and I ordered my ratatouille like an hour ago. What's going on? And then the critic is getting all upset. The critic's like, well, this isn't a good restaurant. I thought this was supposed to be a contending restaurant in the business. This is not a good. This is going to be one of the biggest failures of a restaurant I've seen all year long. And that's what's happening here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's happening here tonight. We're one of the biggest failures. The food critic is in here. And it's just pissed. And you know what? It's one of those mean-looking, resting faces of a food critic that, like, no matter what you say, you can't even tell if they're happy or sad. They just look pissed. But this time you know that they're even more pissed. So it's like an angry, pissed-off person looking at you. They're coming up, and you're the chef. And it's like, hey, this is the worst establishment I've ever seen in my life. And you're like, I know. I'm in the kitchen seeing how bad it is, and I can't do anything about it because half my cooks are drunk, half of them are injured, half of them are on fire right now, and it's a disaster. And there's rats eating the ingredients that we haven't even started cooking with, and you know what? You just might as well shut us down. You might as well just shut us down. I'm done. Now we got Genesis Cabrera coming in to put out the fire. Fucking Genesis Cabrera. Wee fireman coming in. This is my first year in the job. My daddy got me through firefighting school. I don't know what I'm doing. Spray. That's a strike 101. We're back to the action. That's a big strike there. 1 and 2. Oh, God. It's all fake. It's all fake, Nick. The fucking food critic is shutting us down. That's a strike. Wow. And then
we get through that one without any damage.
Oh, no. We gave up a 2-run bomb.
Well, not since I sat down. 5-2, everybody, is the score. And Blue Jays are going to have to string some hits together here if they want to do anything.
No, because we only have one Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and one Spencer Horwitz.
That's the thing, you got very limited good players and a bunch of other players who are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Kiermaier is terrible.
Oh, my God.
I just don't. I don't know how you can possibly throw him out there every day and expect people to watch the product. Like, it's so bad. I don't care that he's got a fucking 99th percentile in defense. I don't care. I don't. It's like, look at it. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Oh, look at them. They're doing okay, Blue Jays. Yeah, you got people standing up and cheering because probably got the beers flowing at this point, but I wouldn't be at it if I was watching this game. I'd be doing one of these. Slouching in my seats, saying how much beer do I got left. Oh, they just closed the fucking beer stands. Damn it. How long do I got to stay here for? Time is in.
I'm thinking about leaving. Honestly.
I am thinking about leaving. I'm like, you know what? I'm looking up. I'm like, it's 9:04 right now. I guess it's 9:30, and I'm cutting after 9:30.
If I was there, I'd be booing. Actually, I did see something on Twitter that there was a full section booing or chanting "Fire Ross Atkins."
Oh, really good.
So
That's good.
I think tomorrow morning I might put that on Instagram if I can find it again.
Is there a video?
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody that we met at Baseball Town actually the first time on Twitter was posting a video. I guess she's at this game. There's a group of people that was chanting "Fire Ross Atkins." So
who was that? Who tweeted that? I kind of want to just like watch it. This is gonna make me feel really good. This is gonna make me feel really good.
Atkins.
I want to know who. I want to know.
I'm trying to figure it out.
All right. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Nope vibes. Yes, I know her. Yes, I love that.
You guys hear that?
Yes. Yes. I want to retweet that.
Yeah, do it.
I'm going to retweet that.
I'm going to put that on our Instagram soon.
Yes. Yep. This is what I need to hear. That's what I like to hear. That's
that one's fouled off right there. 0-1. Andrew Chafin is in the game right now, everybody.
Maybe I should make that my ringtone. Or my text tone.
Fire Atkins. 1 for 2 on the day. Deals. Go in for the bunt. Doesn't get the bunt. 1-1. That's not good for the resume, says Martin. Yeah. I mean, I know that Ross Atkins is, like, at this point, he's not even playing for, another, like, job here, right? I think you got to understand that he's playing for the next job, but I just, maybe I'm ignorant, but I just don't know, like, who could possibly hire you?
Like, I'll give him one thing. He's good at building a roster back up, I guess. I guess. Actually, I'm thinking about it now. Like, he drafted Bo and Manoah. That's kind of it, actually. Of, like, notable, like, guys. Like, it was the double A era where we signed Vladdy. Yeah.
How mad will everyone be when he doesn't get fired in the offseason? Very mad.
Oh, furious.
Very mad, yeah. That's a strikeout. Wow. Okay, you got to be better than that, Varsho.
Yeah.
That's going to be one gone right there, everybody. Bottom of the 7th.
If they didn't fire him, I think, like, literally whoever's decision that is, whether it be Mark Shapiro or Rogers, like, there's complete incompetence happening right here. Like, you have to be literally brain dead.
Yeah, obviously I could never do it because I'm, run this channel and do all this, but, like, seriously, that's the type of shit that would make me not want to be a fan and not want to watch at all next year. Like, I wouldn't pay any attention.
Me too.
Until you get the notification in the 2026 off season where it's like, Ross Atkins has been fired. We're bringing in new. Okay, then I am now interested in watching it.
I mean, we run this channel, so we obviously monitor the views and stuff, and we've seen comments, and I think it's very reflective of the views of people saying, I'm not watching this team until I've literally seen this comment so many times, until they fire Ross Atkins.
Yeah.
Or until they, trade away Bo, or until they make a change, I will not watch this team. And you can see it.
I get it. I do get it, right? Like, especially if this offseason, that's a ground ball by Kirk, which is not going to find anything because he's Kirk.
No.
That's too gone. Like, if you were to run it back the same, I don't see how anybody could support this team and be okay with it. Like, that's just pure insanity. Like, we're at the end. We are at the end of our rope. Probably Schneider should have been fired already. Probably Atkins should have been fired already.
Yeah, no, and I think the more you wait, the more you lose. And if you're thinking yourself as a business, Rogers, that's an ugly swing there by Ernie.
That's a terrible swing.
You got to save your business right now. You got to make a change. And granted, I don't think firing him right now is gonna bring people back into the stands because the team is shit.
No, this season's cooked.
It's cooked.
That's going to be an out there by Ernie Clement.
Very quick inning there for Chafin.
That is 3 up, 3 down. Andrew Chafin 10 pitches does work, and we got 2 innings left of baseball here, folks.
Wow.
Down by 3.
All right, well, it's that time, guys. Top of the 8th coming up. You know what it is. Big shout out to Greta Bar, everybody. Located downtown Toronto, King Street West. We were there for a live event a few weeks ago. Super dope place. Over 50 arcade games. They've got food. They've got dance floors that open up at night. Turns to like a club vibe. Super cool if you're looking for a good, hot, popular spot to hang out with your friends in Toronto on a Friday evening. Player of the game's got to go to Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
If it's a Toronto Blue Jay that you want to give it to, yes, you know.
I guess it's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
There's a couple of Detroit Tigers I look at that are doing better. But Guerrero, massive shot. Like, absolutely massive shot, folks. So, it's got to be Vlad.
That's it. Easy as that, guys. That's your Blue Jay of the game. Woo! Blue Jay of the game. Woo! But honestly, go check out Greta. I've actually been thinking about wanting to go back for a while now. Dude, I was walking the street the other day. This is totally not prompted, or I was planning to say this. I was walking the street the other day, and when was it? I think it was it was a weekend night, and there was friends out and people around buzzing around like bar poet and shit. And a group of friends talking. They're like, "Yo, let's. I think we gotta go to Greta. We gotta hit it up." And I'm like, wow, I was like, that kind of took me back. So obviously, I hear Greta, and I think our channel. But it's not this first time I've heard that. I've been on the streetcar. People were like, yo, we should be going to Greta. What are we doing? And then I heard it on the other. I never heard any other bar. Maybe because I'm listening to it more, but I've never heard any other bar talk as much in the most recency than Greta.
No, Greta's done an incredible job at marketing themselves.
Yeah,
I think they've just done an amazing job of getting people aware of it, and then also too, the product is good. So.
Yeah,
everything about it is good.
I mean, I've been there twice now, and I've just been amazed. Yeah. The first time I went, I was just fucking. I wish I could stay there all night. Honestly, it was fun. All right, here we go. We are going into this top of the 8th, guys, and we still got Hennis Cabrera on the bump, and it's gonna be Matt Vierling, who's been hot. That's a ball. In 16 years in Cleveland/Toronto, Shapiro had 1 division title, never won a 7 playoff game series, and has 9 losing seasons. Wow. About to be 10. I know Adkins is trash, but he needs to go as well. Yeah. I mean, granted, who is his GM the entire time in both those is Adkins,
That's true.
So who's
at fault? Probably a mixture of both. 2-1 right now on Matt Vierling. He's got a 22% chance to get a hit. Had a big time double, but scored. He's having a game. That one's fouled off. A lot of these guys are having games. 157 people watching. If you haven't already done so, hit the like, smash the subscribe button. Boba Chat.
This is it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Walks off.
He's out of the game.
Something's wrong with the calf. Could go on the IL. Yeah, that one is foul. Or not foul. That's going to ground out.
See, he can do it.
And you're done. One gone.
Leo Jimenez can do it. No reason why he can't. And I'm actually excited to watch him hit, whatever that is.
Oh, Bobichet's season from hell just keeps getting worse.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the floor of floors.
He broke through the floor, man. He created a new floor for
literally,
himself.
I actually can't see it getting worse.
How could it be worse?
How could it get any worse?
It's as bad as it is, You're horrible at
horrible.
Everything. And you're getting hurt.
And you're hurt now.
And you're making comments about,
getting traded?
Yeah,
now you can't even, you're not getting traded now.
It's just awful.
Yeah.
1-1 on Riley Green. Who defends Ross outside of Shapiro? Nobody, dude. There's legitimately not a single Ross Atkins lover anymore.
I haven't met one in the last year. That's
no one, and that's such a rare thing for people to be united. right? Like, you know, anything in the world, people are going to fucking debate. There's going to be people on both sides. Everybody wants Ross Atkins gone.
I'll tell you, as this one's 1-2. That's strike 3.
There
Okay,
you go.
threes.
Good job, Hennessis.
3 outs. Beautiful. I know the exact transition period. I was a Ross Atkins fan after like the season right before 2023. So he still made all the Varsho moves. I was still kind of like believing in his moves because he made so many great moves in the past. I was like, okay, I'm still believing that these are going to work, the Varsho and everything, the Teoscar Hernandez. And then when I saw it over the 2023 season not work, is when he lost me. And Ryan Burr's coming.
Ryan Burr's coming in right now, everybody.
And in 2023, after the season, I was like, okay, I'm ready for you to go now. And then he didn't get fired, and I was like, okay. And then that whole last offseason, I was like, all right, well, now you have a chance to redeem yourself if you could sign Ohtani or get Juan Soto or make a big splash and do something else. And then you didn't. And then I'm like, okay, well, now you're on the chopping block. This better fucking work. It didn't. You're done. You're done.
Yeah. I mean, it's he had 2023. He fucked up. You know, there was arguments for why he should get fired, but you know, it was like, okay, you've had one really bad year and some bad decisions that were your fault.
Make it
give
right.
you one. You know, we'll give you one more thing, give you one more chance to figure it out. And if that hasn't happened, and we went in the opposite direction. So
look, if he signed Ohtani, and we still played this shit, I would still be. Well, I don't know.
Somebody would still need to go. Because now you have Ohtani, you got to win.
Yeah,
now.
that's the thing. It's like if you sign the biggest star of your sport in the last 100 years, if not ever, I can't even like. It's like you've earned yourself another chance. You know,
that would be a massive thing for sure. But here's the thing: if he did that, he would have. You know, okay, we fire you, but you get another job elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you would.
Yeah, you just signed.
Be like,
you convinced Ohtani to come to fucking Canada.
You got him.
You know,
like he did that, but he didn't. He didn't do it. He almost did it, but he didn't.
And here we are in this reality.
I do really wonder how close Ohtani actually got. You know, like what was like where what was the moment where like he was like was there almost hit the accept button
because. People always saying you can't really speak for this, man. Like you can't speak for Ohtani when you say like, oh, he was never coming to Toronto and like he was always coming to LA. It's like, well, then why did he go visit fucking Florida Complex? Why did he visit Ross Atkins on that Monday, before the whole Friday flight debacle? Why did he do that?
The argument everyone uses, I see it in the chat already, is we were leveraged, right? You know, and you go and you do that, and then it's real. You know, you know, if you're the Dodgers, it's like. It's going to the Florida Complex. We got up it. Like,
fair.
Swing and a miss right there, 1-2. But again, I don't know if Ohtani is that guy or not. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe his agency was. I mean, his agency. Well, apparently the rumor was his agency fucking planted the whole seed of the flight, anyways. Mm-hmm. So there you go.
1-2 on Mark Hanna deals. That is outside. 2-2 right now. Top the 8th here.
Bam with some facts. I'm hoping these are right because it would make me feel good. Attendance is down 4K a game.
That makes a lot of sense, man. Yeah. I mean, you're seeing it across, right? We're seeing it in our stuff. I'm sure the Jays are seeing it. Like it's. You're
losing viewers.
I just wouldn't. Again, like I
bet Sportsnet's seeing it.
Casual fans wouldn't want to watch this.
Yeah.
Full count. That is a good strikeout. All right, we get out of that inning, everybody. We got an inning and a half left of baseball. Mark Canna's getting all upset about something. Don't worry about it, dude. You guys are winning, and you had a home run today. You can go sleep happy tonight.
Now we have the Ofer, Kevin Kiermaier, George Springer, Spencer Horwitz. Granted, Spencer Horwitz had a walk, which scored. That's awesome. Laura Lisi saying, let's give the boys some love and hit that like button. Thank you, Laura Lee. And thank you, everybody.
And you know, fucking Sam is saying the whole section was chanting Fire Atkins. Like, how can you possibly keep him after this, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like, if you're Rogers, you know, like, come on. Do you not see what's happening here in your own building?
They must. And I think that's why I'm like almost confident that not a week or two, not 2 weeks will go by after the season ends. Or 2 weeks will go by, or what am I trying to fucking say here? He'll get fired in the first 2 weeks of the season ending. That's what I'm saying.
Should be what happens. Yeah, if it doesn't, dude, if we're getting to like, honestly, even after a week, like if we're a week into the off season and we haven't heard anything,
I'm gonna get a little bit.
I'm gonna start to panic.
I'm gonna get a little.
I'm gonna start to panic, man. And then if you get to 2 weeks and we haven't heard anything, I am gonna start freaking out.
Yeah. Do you remember that press conference last year, like a week after, and it was like, okay, here it is, and then like we're listening to it, and it's like, wait, nothing's being said about the firings, and it's like, and at the time too, it's like, okay, we accepted it. But if nothing were to be said, if they were like, okay, we have a press conference scheduled, but Ross Atkins is running it, I'd be like, why? Because typically, when a GM gets fired, he doesn't go to his own press conference and say I'm fired. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, you probably want to take the mic out of his hands at that point.
Yeah, you'd fire him, and then it would be Mark Shapiro announcing the new GM. And it's like, welcome, new GM.
Yeah, honestly, now I'm thinking about it, like, it should be within the first couple days. Like, it
should be almost immediately.
Yeah, like, because, I mean, you know it.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't do it immediately, like, why are you waiting?
Why are you waiting? Is
there
point.
Like, shouldn't you want to give whoever the new guy is as much time as possible?
As much time as possible, yeah.
To get accustomed.
Get a month of planning, and then once the World Series is over, then boom.
Now you can attack it. Yeah, dude, if we go like a week into it and there's no firing, I am gonna fucking, like, that's straight panic mode. Like, that's more panic mode than I've been in this Toronto Blue Jays history. I would be freaking out.
Yeah.
Because now you're like, that's honestly, think about it. We were hearing Chris Black talk about, like he's been selfish to his career and stuff, right? Well, that's me being selfish to my career too. You were going to kill an entire other year of content.
Oh, I know.
If you did that.
If you don't. The only thing saving this channel is, that scared my palace went away, is Ross Atkins dying. And shout out to Gideon!
Atkins' death sentence is the fact that he embarrassed the fan base first off the field. We were the Ohtani joke. Now we are the joke on the field. I can see that, man. Yeah. Yep. We were just a joke across the board under Ross Atkins in the last 2 years. It's been very, very bad. Kevin Kiermaier, 1-1 right now. We have 2 more innings, 2 more opportunities to tie up this ball game and or take the lead.
Oh, what's it going to be?
But we're going to be dealing with probably the good guys in the lineup. That is a swing and a miss there by Kevin Kiermaier. He is so lost. Just so lost.
I'm waiting for the strikeout. Jason Foley, their closer, getting ready. Getting ready to close the game. Shut the book on us.
The thing about firing Atkins would it be Shapiro doing it? Because they're friends. So does he have the guts to do it? Well, Shapiro's ass is on the line too.
That's the thing, right?
Listen, man. Look, I love you, but I gotta save myself here.
Yeah, go get a job somewhere else.
Base hits by Kevin Kiermaier. You don't see that every day, folks.
Wow, literally, you do not. You literally do not.
Wow.
Yeah, that's shocking. Do we have a chance?
Cheers, gents. I'm busy working, but unlike our lineup, I showed up a bit. Dude, shout out to Gideon. Great fucking comment, man. Absolutely great comment right there. Legendary comment.
Yeah, that's got to be a pretty goated one right there. So you're doing your part, Gideon.
Yeah.
Is George about to do his?
I'm doing my part. I ain't doing shit.
Yeah. Let's see if George can do his part. He's 0 for 3. He's got a runner on base for the first time tonight. That one's going to be missed.
1-0 on George Springer. Nancy saying no, Shapiro doesn't have the guts. Well, then he'll have to walk out the door with him.
Yeah, then you're fired. That's the thing. It's like, honestly, if I'm Rogers, whoever is above Mark Shapiro,
I don't give a fuck.
I'm giving you an ultimatum. Fire Ross Atkins or you're fired too.
Exactly. I don't care.
I don't care. And then, of course, at that point, well, then, you're gone.
The Detroit Tigers, man, it would be terrible to be a Detroit Tigers fan.
Wow.
We've had 9 seasons in a row without a postseason appearance. Could be, honestly, odds to be 10 this year as well, unless they really turn it around.
Here's the 1-1 to George Springer. Kiermaier at first base. That one's going to be fouled away. Right there.
Oh, how the fuck did they do that? That would have been in prime Miggy years, too.
Yeah, they had the good runs, and as you know,
Like
the
early
2010s,
2010s. And then just like haven't
really figured it out. And then Verlander left, and Scherzer left.
wow.
And there you are. 1 and 2. Done. Stops in the dirt.
Oh Jesus. Is that real? Carl Anthony says,
What?
have you guys seen the updated farm system standings? The Blue Jays are ranked 30th.
No.
Is that actually real?
No. Don't tell
Is that
me.
actually fucking real, dude?
Dude, that's a failure.
I mean, if you think about it, our top prospect keeps getting hurt, and our second prospect is fucking taking drugs.
Yeah.
It's like, George Springer with a goal! It is 5-4 off of a Springer bomb.
He showed up! He actually showed up!
Holy shit!
Vladdy and Springer carrying the team right now. Wow,
Oh
it just
my God.
This whole game has been one base runner on, Homer,
Yeah.
and one base runner on.
Okay,
Homer.
all right. I
We're
mean,
not out of
there's a bit of life again for the fake comeback guys.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can dupe us again. Probably will. Shout out
to
thank
Amari.
you
Let's go.
to
W in the
Amari
chat
right
for
there
Amari.
for becoming a starter member, actually.
Oh!
There you go.
Let's go.
Okay, wow. Toronto Blue Jays have made it a game at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah. Oh my God, I gotta find that. That was inside and he pulled it.
Damn. George Springer.
Wow.
Thank you, man. You know what? At least it's exciting.
Yes.
At least it's exciting. We're not
Yes.
getting completely killed here.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Hey, you're gonna get Spencer Horwitz and Vladdy coming up here.
1-1 on Horwitz. That
That's
is
a
a
strike.
strike
Yep,
right
yep.
there.
Wow. Wow, we're still in it, guys.
900 OPS for Spencer Horwitz. That is
God.
juicy.
So good.
Do a little something here, though.
Yes,
That
base
is a
hit.
base hit. And now the Cooks have woken up.
The firefighting crew is calm the fire now, and we're in the aftermath, and we're going, okay, guys, look, before the critic gets out of here, I need you, Vladdy, go stop him at the door. Go stop him at the door. I have an idea.
Late minute surge right here. Matthew Strong, dude. This is the most savage I've seen Matthew Strong maybe be ever. He's saying, oh, wow, still losing. George looks like he just got laid for the first time. Yeah, Matthew Strong is fucking out here, dude. And and it looks like they are making a pitching change. Probably the right thing to do because you are going to have Guerrero coming up next. Basically the only guy who does anything in this lineup. Actually, I can't say that anymore because Springer did just put us 2 more on the board for us.
Oh, yeah.
FDA gave us another chance, says Jid. You damn right. Health inspector ain't going nowhere, baby. We had a rough first half. But we're coming back.
Yeah.
We're coming back here. Fake comeback, says Dan. Look, probably.
But it's fun,
you know,
guys. Let's have fun.
Honestly, it's better than the alternative, which is just get absolutely pummeled into the dirt for 9 innings straight.
Yeah, this is more entertaining, right? If we're gonna lose, again, doesn't matter. Like we're not winning, we're not going to playoffs, blah blah. Like, let's just have some fun and let's inflate our numbers so that we're not looking back and thinking, oh God, what the hell is George Springer?
the worst season of all time.
Yeah, worst season of all time. Like at least George Springer. Well, there was something there. We had the wrong timing. If the team came alive, I'm thinking craziness here. If the players came alive in the back half, it's like, well, the timing was bad. We already sold everybody. But at least for next year, maybe we can get something cooking.
Can you imagine, though, if that's what keeps Ross Atkins here?
Oh, God.
That would be the one thing I'd be like, you can't have that happen. No.
You are done. Make someone else.
Yeah.
You messed up the offseason. We need someone for the offseason.
Yeah, for real. All right, they're getting the pitcher warmed up right here, everybody. Blue Jays got a runner at first. The score is 5-4 in this Apple TV broadcast game. We're in the bottom of the 8th, so one more inning after this one. Jays have no outs here, looking to potentially tie this thing up. Looks like they're replacing Spencer Horwitz with somebody, I think.
Oh, for a runner.
For a runner, yeah.
Interesting.
I think I saw that just happen right there.
Guess we're not playing for extras. We're trying to win it right now.
We're trying to win it right now. Or at least tie it. We're just trying to tie it. Probably.
Yeah.
We probably need the steal threat. I get it. I do get it. And that one just went out there by George Springer. Almost went foul. And there is Stuart Baroa,
okay.
who is the pinch runner. So they have made an adjustment here, folks.
And now,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy Daddy, first pitch. Foley in the game is ball 1.
Jimmy's coming in if it's tied. That's true. What is Jimmy's role going to look like?
Oh, God, yeah.
I don't know.
That's scary to think about.
1-0 deals. That one's going to be low.
Okay.
2-0 right now.
Okay.
191 people in the chat, guys. If you haven't already done so, hit the like and smash the subscribe button. It could get entertaining.
Yeah, very much could.
Fires. That one is on and missed by Guerrero. 2-1.
Ayo.
In the last 7 appearances, Jason Foley has not been very good for the Detroit Tigers. He's given up 6 runs. So Vladdy right now with a 10% chance, they're saying, to get an RBI. Fires. That one's going to be grounded. Foul again. 2-2.
Come on,
Big
Guerrero.
Country's Pound Cake saying that he will ask his cousin on a date if they trade Vladdy. There's so much going on in that sentence. I don't really know where to begin. I truly don't.
No, I love Country's Pound Cakes. Troll comments. 2-2. Yes!
That is.
He hit him a 1. That was middle, and that's gonna be out number 1.
That is number 1 out right there. That should have been a base hit.
Yeah, that should have been at least a base hit. That one could have been clobbered.
That could have been destroyed right there. Guerrero got under it. Middle. That was a good pitch to hit, and he can't get to it. Okay, 1 gone, guys. Runner at
first still. Stuart Baroa, do we put the wheels on?
Guerrero is kind of frustrated right there.
Yeah, I get it. You did your job, Guerrero. You already did your job.
Like we need other guys on the team to actually come up here and play their parts too.
Yeah.
Justin Turner for 1. He has got a single today, 1 for 3. But still, I mean, those season-long numbers do not look nearly as appealing as we wanted them to.
You're batting 4th for a reason here. Turner. You got to be able to come up.
And we're going is off, and we shall.
Yeah, we got it.
Base.
We got it.
Get the stolen base without a problem.
Let's go.
And that is exactly what we needed.
Yeah. Let's turn down for what, guys? Turn down for what? Okay, he's got an RBI opportunity to tie the game. Let's tie the game.
Vladdy is very frustrated on the bench. I don't have the volume turned up too much, so I don't actually know what it is that he's angry about. Folks.
Probably from missing that. I don't know, but he's looking down the right.
That's the thing. I thought he was looking at Baroa. I'm not sure why he'd be pissed at Baroa, though.
Maybe.
I don't know
why.
But either way, Baroa did take off here.
Maybe was he dancing? Was he doing too much movement? We haven't seen that angle.
Didn't see that. Not
because if he was doing too much movement, that's probably why it's a little bit distracting from a right-handed hitter's perspective.
Could be. 0-1. That's the first career stolen base for Stuart Baroa.
Hello, please come in. Justin Turner.
Deals.
Fouled away.
It sounded so good, and it just didn't go where you wanted it to.
Just a little late. Little late.
17% chance for an RBI here, Justin Turner. Turner clutch with runners in scoring position. He's got to be right now, everybody. Apple TV game right now, bottom of the 8th. Runner at second. 0-2 is the count with 1 out.
Come on. 4
Foley
seconds left.
Deals. That is, again, he is missing, folks. He's missing middle. You got to fucking capitalize if you're the Toronto Blue Jays right now. You have to capitalize. It's there. It is there for the taking. Wow, that was a great graphic, actually. They were just looking at Justin Turner's swing. And it was very cool. And
that's going to be a ground out.
Exactly why we had to steal a base, because that would have been 2 right there had they not done that. So
Yep. No, that's good.
It is still 5-4, everybody. Bottom of the 8th right now with a runner at second. 226 people watching. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like and smash the subscribe button. Yeah, Turner just wasn't able to get under that one at all or through the baseball. Okay.
Chris Fetter coming? What?
Is that another? No. Okay, so they're going to have a mound meeting right now. So it's not Bo. It's actually Leo Jimenez at this point.
Oh, a big moment. Hey, he's come up big in the past. He's come up big in the past.
Leo Jimenez going to have an opportunity here to tie the ball game with a base hit.
Yeah, guys, the Blue Jays told us that Bo Bichette was removed from tonight's game with a right calf strain.
They're talking about the calf strain right now on Bo Bichette. Jimenez, 8 games this season, batting .364. Only 1 RBI, though. Let's see if he can do it. Foley deals. That is fouled off right there.
99's tough for a guy coming up from AAA, a young prospect. Let's see if he can actually come through against a guy like Foley. Oh, and 1.
That's going to be outside right there. 1-1 on Leo Jimenez.
Big moment here. The Blue Jays can tie this one with just a base hit, and it's all up to the number 5 ranked prospect.
That's the thing. If we're going to do anything at all in the second half, folks, it will be off of the bats from these guys. That is going to be a ground out unless they make a mistake, and they do not. And we are now through 8, everybody. Down by 1. 5-4 is the current score. We have the 9th inning to play. And you're going to need to, first off, shut them down. And then second off, put up 1 more run if we want to see extra innings, guys. 229 people in here right now. If you haven't already done so, hit the like, smash the subscribe button. 1 more inning here of baseball on this Apple TV game. Also, mark it in your calendars next Friday. Another Apple TV game, which we will be live for on this channel. Laura Lee saying 131 likes. Keep it going. Great job. Thank you, guys. We appreciate that immensely. I'm not sure who is going to be coming in for the Toronto Blue Jays at this point. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was Ryan Burr who is finishing things out right there. I don't know if they're going to keep him in, though. I mean, now that you're down by... You're still down, though, is the thing. We'll see. We shall see, everybody. We shall see.
This feels like a fake comeback loading.
Oh, 100%. It probably will be, man. It probably will be.
Once again, a quick shout out to Greta Bar, guys. Again, if you're in Toronto, go check it out. Or Edmonton or Vancouver. They got locations all over the place. It was like the spot if you're from Edmonton during the playoff run for the Oilers. That's what we've been hearing. Apparently, they were lined up. Dude, even my cousin, who has no affiliation with Greta, no affiliation with the Oilers Nation guys, he goes to Greta all the time. And apparently it was like lines and lines and lines after every Oilers game. So it's a great time. Great post-game place.
Very interesting. Yeah. Big Country Spoutcake says, how many drinks do you need to have to start twerking? For me, it's like there's actually not a number. Like there's not a single amount of drinks that I would take to ever start doing that under my own volition, you know? Like,
on camera, too. I don't think I would.
Well, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it ever, really. Like, I just have no interest in doing it.
I think I'd do it if I was, like, really feeling silly. But I would never do it right here. I'd have to be, like, pretty wasted, though. Okay, this is what's happening. Oh, go. He's telling him to steal.
Well, he did.
Yeah.
He just didn't do it on your at-bat. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really understand. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest, man. Like, it feels like a little bit of misplaced frustration there from Vladdy.
Yeah, because what did result of your at-bat, would that do anything if he was in second? It would do nothing.
Nothing, really.
It would do nothing.
I mean, you had a hittable pitch. You didn't hit it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened right there. All right, Chad Green is in the game right now. It's not going to be Ryan Burr. It will be Chad Green. 2.08 ERA. That one's going to be fouled off right there. If the Toronto Blue Jays really want to dive deep into seller mode, I mean, there's a possibility where this could be one of those guys that you trade away.
Yeah, like he's not an unrestricted free agent this upcoming season, but like him, like Chris Bassitt, those are the guys that people have been flirting with as being that like next kind of tier of selling. And honestly, I'd probably argue he's even closer to the tier because like Chris Bassitt's a bigger asset, whereas you can get another bullpen guy in the following year.
Sure, man, and that is going to be
right there to Varsho.
Out right there by Dalton Varsho. One gone quickly, right? We were highlighting that Hunter Harvey trade the Washington Nationals made a little while ago. Quite a few prospects, right? And you could argue that Chad Green is better, more proven than Hunter Harvey. So
and absolutely, look, if you were to get Kansas City's number 2 ranked prospect, you would definitely get their number one ranked prospect for a Chad Green if that's the price.
Yeah, potentially. Again, not an apples to apples thing, but there could definitely be a good return for Chad Green. That is going to be hit
and going to be popped
out. Okay. Right. Very quickly, that's 2 gone right now in the top of the 9th. 4 pitches in for Chad Green. This is why you should trade for him if you happen to be a contending ball team looking to acquire relievers. He's your top prospects for him.
I would love to get a Chad Green. I'm trying to think, other than Mason Miller, which is obviously...
There is definitely a couple other guys.
Tanner Scott.
Yeah.
Other than those guys, I can't really think of another pitcher, or at least a relief pitcher that's out there that's commanding a big haul.
I have to look around the league because again, I'm sure that there are other setup guys that we're just not aware of. Swing and a miss right there. That one's going to be 0-1 on Gio Urshela. Like the Rays, for instance. I bet the Rays have a bunch of guys we have no fucking idea who they are, and they could go
0-1
on Gio Urshela. That is not going to be called a strike. 1-1.
Chris saying, I'd trade one of Bassitt or Gosman for the right package. I feel like you'd have to go Bassitt because Gosman's price tag his value's got to be low.
Yes, baby. And that is a very quick top of the 9th from Chad Green. Yes, he does make the play. Seven pitches by Chad Green right there. But look, he did his job.
Yep.
The momentum has not gone anywhere. Nope. It still remains with the Toronto Blue Jays. You are now firmly putting it into the hands of the offense. We're going to have Dalton Varsho, Alejandro Kirk, Ernie Clement. Holy mother of God, this game's over.
Yeah, I was just going to say, is there anyone able to pinch hit? And I look back into our bench.
Who the fuck?
And I go, there's Danny Jansen. There's one more. Oh, Davis Schneider. Okay.
Davis Schneider is in the game, though. They put him in the game for Spencer Horwitz, I think.
Oh,
so he can't. It's not. He won't be able to.
Never mind, guys. It'd be Kirk over Danny, and at this point, it's like you could really go either way.
Yeah, literally. It's not even like Danny Jansen's been very. I think
Danny's been struggling lately.
I think actually in the last little bit, Danny's been worse.
I think he's been worse than Kirk in the last little bit.
Might be one of the worst Blue Jays on the team actually in the last little bit.
Cube saying walk off ? If I were to bet money, I'd say no. I would say no. Shout out to Betway. I'd say no.
Let's you know what? Let's do it one time though, right? Like just one time.
Yeah, and if you're gonna walk it off, win right now. Win in fashion, win in regulation. Make it look good.
Yeah, honestly, it'd be such a Toronto Blue Jays thing to do to tie the game, and then we'd have 3 more innings of extras to then eventually lose. You know?
It would
that's honestly the Blue Jays way. It's the Blue Jays way.
That's the Blue Jays way.
Danny is more clutch and faster though, says Guff.
That's fair.
I I can't argue with that. I think it really just is like a.
With you,
I'm not going to be angry if you keep him in. I won't be angry if you put Danny in either.
Right.
We just don't have a lot of options.
No, not anymore. We've already used 3 of our bench guys, so yeah. Here we are. All right. Let's get it going. This is it. Can we come back?
Asking for the paddle right now. It might have to be the vibe. Be the vibe.
Let's get the Magic Spank paddle, everybody. Let's go.
Magic Spanking Paddle's been having a rough year. Just
like the Jays.
Just like the Jays, feels like it's been injured most of the time, just chilling on the IL, not doing a whole lot. But, we got to bring it out for special occasions. And this one right now with an opportunity to potentially walk this game off, that feels like one of those occasions. So let's fucking spank, folks.
Well,
let's spank.
First one up is going to be Dalton Varsho. Can we spank? Tyler Holton, the lefty, coming in trying to get a save right here.
It's spank time.
It won't be Foley. Lefty on lefty. Trying to get the first one out. That's a strike. Oh, yeah, you saw it coming in there.
I was
You were
ready to spank it.
You were ready to
spank it, man. That one was like curving back in.
Oh, yeah, that one you could golf.
Honestly, I probably would have spanked that one on the ground, though. So 0-1.
Take it in, though. That's 81 miles per hour, which is effectively what we saw at the batting cages, but it's now curving.
I understand. It is very, very difficult.
Very tough.
I am not a pro. 1-1 right now on Dalton Varsho.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
he
yeah.
wanted to spank that one. I was ready to let that one go, actually.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 1 and 2.
I didn't swing.
No, no.
1 and 2 on Dalton Varsho. It's not like this camera angle helps in any capacity to recognize the pitch. But,
Yeah.
You know.
You see it a little bit better. And
Third pitch coming.
okay.
And that's going to be a spank along the ground for nothing, and that will be one gone. Okay, well...
No,
great.
this is kind of what we were expecting. Let's be real.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
far,
yeah.
so
Listen,
far.
the captain will save us, everybody.
Yeah, the captain
The
will do
captain
it.
will save
That's
us.
what's happened. Although, is it gonna be Danny? Let's find out.
Guff with it says, to be fair, even the Dodgers lost to the Tigers, and the Tigers are 8-2 in the last bit. No, they have been very good recently.
They're the number one offense. If you watch the Blue.
Oh, captain saving us! Is the captain gonna? No, fuck me. It looked so good for a second.
No.
It goes to the warning track.
It went really high. It was super high. Oh, 2 outs.
Wow. I've never been more deflated in my life.
It was just too high.
I've never been more deflated in my life. He got great wood on it. It went to the warning track.
Just a bit too high. Ernie Clement now. That's going to be a ball.
All right. 2 outs.
Fake comeback screaming Daniela.
Yeah.
Nick got trolled by his favorite Jay. You wanted to believe it was going out.
I know. I thought I willed it into existence.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe it just happened. Like, no, it didn't. It's still 5-4. 1-1 on Ernie Clement.
What can we
Deals.
do?
You
went.
Come on. Dude, Ernie's had some terrible at-bats in this game, man. Let me just say, that is unacceptable behavior. 1 and 2.
Oh, God. Just
what are you doing? You got cool socks. All right, 1 and 2 on Clement. Thank you for not going after that one.
Yeah. We got Tony is saying, I want to see this team just crumble and go into a dugout fight.
Dude,
sure.
Same. Oh, and now we're ready.
Now we're pinch hitting Danny for Kiermaier. That tells you everything you need to know about Kiermaier. That's going to be the end of the game. And it's over, everybody.
And that's all, folks. All right, this Friday night Apple TV game goes pretty much as expected. 5-4. Detroit over Toronto. For the longest time, we were getting no hit. Then we clawed our way back a bit, but it was never enough. And they gave you just enough hope to try to keep you engaged until the end, but ultimately fall short.
You know what? That's what we got to be watching. Entertaining baseball the rest of the way, and the Blue Jays lose their first game back from the All-Star break. Guys, we're going nowhere, though. We'll be back on Sunday. We'll be back next Friday for another Apple TV game. And as well, all next week, we're going to be covering the trade deadline. So it's going to be a lot of fun, man.
There's a lot of good stuff coming.
A lot of fun stuff.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. And as always,
go Jays, go!